I got the magic in me.
Changing my name to Magic.
Baby.
Oh, Snowy, I love you for understanding my shitty music tastes.
Define shitty music taste.
What I just sang.
2010 era
Also,
is
yeah, the
like
2010
bunch
era.
of slappers.
You know, the
2010, 11,
era.
12.
Are you telling me that Black Eyed Peas sucks?
We should watch G-Force.
I hate every time I mention Black Eyed Peas, you're always so excited about G-Force.
It's not what they're known for.
That's not what they're known for. G-Force?
God.
Oh my god.
Hamsters, no, not hamsters, they're guinea pigs. That's what the G stands for.
Dude,
No, G stands for hamsters. Go hamsters.
good hamsters. Do you know what I was listening to before we joined this call? I was listening to fucking Aaron Carter. That's How I Beat Shaq. Does anybody know that song?
No.
I do, yeah.
No one's excited as I
how's it
am.
go?
Okay, that's fine.
I'm not excited.
Sorry.
I don't like that song.
Are you kidding me, dude? Aaron Carter beating Shaq in a one-on-one in basketball, bro?
I don't remember who Aaron Carter is, so.
He's so NSYNC, or is it Backstreet Boys?
Yeah.
Eh.
Okay, one of them is named Carter. I don't know the first name, but his little brother, Aaron Carter,
Isn't it Jesse Carter?
was like,
Is it Jesse?
I have the power of Google. Hold on.
I don't know, something
I don't
Carter.
know.
It doesn't matter what his older brother name is. It's all about his little brother, Aaron Carter.
Yeah.
But he was like, I want to be like my big brother, and he started making music when he was like a little kid,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Aaron
and he
Carter.
made a song called "That's How I Beat Shaq," and it's the greatest song to ever grace us human beings.
Oh, okay.
Hey guys, what
it?
podcast is
Yeah.
this?
What podcast is
This
this?
is 6.
This is episode
7.
6.
Episode.
Nope.
Nope.
No, I knew it was 6 because I royally fucked up the last one.
Yeah, this
Mads.
is. Hi. Welcome to episode 6 of the Retro Bitcast.
Yay!
We
Yay.
have such fun guests today, such as Snowy,
That's me.
Mads,
Ew.
and then over diagonally,
Oh, yeah.
Glasses.
It's me.
And then Tim is the co-host as always.
Good job, Tim.
Thanks. Hey, welcome everyone,
Hello.
Welcome.
and Mads, welcome back.
Hey,
Our
thanks for
first
having me
return guest.
back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I requested Mads to come back. I'm like, I need Mads if I'm gonna come on here. I need like moral support.
Why me?
Because I love you, Mads, so much.
Thank you. I love you too.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
As everybody should.
No.
So
You're
Yes.
putting me on a pedestal that I can't reach.
well, you don't need to. You're already on the pedestal.
Exactly.
No, I need a cardboard box to get up there. I'm too short.
Can't be shorter than Snowy.
Wait, how tall is Snowy?
She's 4'5".
You're 4'5".
Holy shit.
She's 5 foot.
Oh my god, you're a baby.
She's 5 foot.
You're
No,
5 foot.
5'0".
You're
5 even.
Oh my god. I'm looking
I like
down
spreading this
on
line.
you.
5 subway foot longs.
Wow.
Did you know they're not even a foot long?
No, yeah, they stopped making him a foot long a while ago.
Yeah,
Why are
they
you looking
did.
at me like that? We've had
I
this
saw that.
conversation.
I saw a
We
man
haven't.
measure it, and it was like 11 inches.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the fuck, Subway?
There was a whole lawsuit about it.
Yeah,
It
it's
was-
a big Subway trying to fucking get past its
Subway.
trying to get past its attendees. What's the customers?
Attendees.
Attendees. Yes, I would happen to be an attendee of Subway.
Yes, may I partake in a foot long, please?
Yes.
Man, I love
Can you get
Subcom.
me a salami footy?
I wasn't centered. Shiz is gonna be mad at me. I'm
Shiz
sorry,
is always
Shiz.
mad at you.
Yeah. I
Shiz,
don't like
don't
it.
be mad.
Awful. I'm mad.
Okay, you can be mad.
See what you did there.
I always
So-
do it whenever someone says I'm mad. I just respond that. And then I'm like,
That's
wait,
me.
are you actually upset with something? I'm so sorry.
So Glasses.
That's me.
Why do you hate yourself? Why do you want to talk to us?
Yeah, I will I preface. Glasses asked to be on this
I
episode.
did ask to be on here. I did. I don't hate myself. I love you guys. And I'm
I
like,
forced her on
oh,
here.
I'd love to go on a podcast and talk to my lovely friends and hang out with them.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry.
Friends.
Yeah, I know.
Glasses, I
Oh,
think this is the first time
friends.
I've talked
When?
to
I
you.
know. It's the first time I talked to you too. Hi. I'm Glasses.
James Buckley, come on the podcast.
Hi, Glasses. I'm Snowy.
Hi, I'm Glasses. I'm also the person who runs the Ray of Sunshine fan account. Fan
Oh, yeah,
account?
can we talk
Fan
about
account.
that?
She
Hence
doesn't
the,
use Twitter, so she's just nodding because she's just gonna agree with what you're saying.
Hell yeah. If you ever see Sega retweeting
Glasses.
memes about Ray, I usually make them.
It's always 100%
It's
Glasses.
me.
I follow just Ray of Sunshine.
Yeah.
I used to follow another one, and I was like, this one sucks.
Which one was that?
I don't remember.
No,
it
don't
was
put them
it was
on
some
blast.
other. It was no, I mean like I don't remember what it was. It was some other Ray account,
Okay.
that like fan account, and I was like, it was like kind of that same vibe they were going for, but then I was like, Ray of Sunshine's better.
That's me. When did
So
you
much
follow
better.
my account? Like when I made the fan account, like when it first started?
2017 or 2016.
Well, I hate to
That's when I
tell
started
you
following.
when I made it in
When did you start?
2019.
Oh well, then. I
I'm
remember
like,
following.
2016, 2017.
I remember
How
following
do you
a
manage
Ray
that?
account.
It was not
I
me.
remember following a Ray account back then. I don't know. Maybe it was the other one then.
It was not me.
And then you popped up, and I was like, haha, funny.
That's me. Yeah, I made it in 2019. The whole thing behind making the fan account was it was intended to be a whole joke, like an April Fool's joke. So you could go back on like my main profile and you can see the tweets on like April 1st, 2019, where I
Yeah,
just
wasn't it initially just like a parody account of like your K-pop fan
Yeah.
account things?
Yeah,
And
so-
then it just kind of spiraled.
literally. So in summary, for anybody who doesn't know what K-pop is, the TLDR is they have fan sites and those people like take photos of the idols going out and about, which can be a little bit creepy too. But that's besides the point. So they're very fascinated with the people that they enjoy from the particular band. And so I was like, oh, you know, it'd be funny if I made one about Ray because those are my two favorite things, K-pop and Ray.
Naturally.
Put it together, make a fan site. But then it started like becoming this whole huge thing that everybody was like loving this joke so much. And Ray even got upset that I was like, oh yeah, I'm not going to do it anymore. And Ray was like, what? I'm upset about this. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh. So
I swear,
then,
Ray either spoke on stream once or tweeted about it, how it actually like makes him feel happy and like, you know, boosts his ego when he sees tweets like from your account about him. I'm like, oh.
literally.
That's adorable.
And so I was like, okay, I guess I'll reopen it like as an actual account. And so then I reopened it as an actual account. And here I am, 2 years later, making these
Killing it.
stupid memes on the internet.
The official queen of Ray stands.
That's me.
I remember way back when I first got, I think like my first tricolor hoodie that I gave to her.
Yeah.
I remember posting it, and then I posted a picture on Twitter,
Mhm.
and I think I added frame rate or something like that. And then I remember the Ray of Sunshine Twitter retweeted it, and I was like,
That's me.
Dude.
and then Ray liked it, and I was like, I don't know how to
me.
handle this.
That's me.
I like how it's delight from the fan account and absolute existential horror from Ray himself.
Oh yeah, like I texted Snowy like as soon as because when I saw that you had liked it, I was like I texted her, I was like, oh, the fan account, they noticed me. and then Ray liked it, and I was like, ah.
See, that's the whole purpose of the fan site as well, too, is that I go through the Ray tags on Twitter and I go through the frame rate tags on Twitter and sometimes the Tina tags too, but not as often because not a lot of people tweet at Tina, unfortunately. More people should tweet at Tina, by the way.
Tina's a queen.
Tina is a
Yes,
queen.
Tina's queen.
Agreed.
So I go through them like pretty regularly, and anytime anybody has like added at frame rate or added at Ray, and I find it like enjoyable, or it's like, oh, this would be something that Ray would find like amusing, I always retweet it, so then people can have those interactions and get those like that interaction with Ray. Like Ray liked your tweet because I've been in that position before too, long ago, where I've had Ray like my tweet and I'm like, okay, I have serotonin in my brain filled for like a whole week. I'm good. Nothing can like break me down. I mean, TBH,
Yummy
I
serotonin.
still get that when like Ray likes my stuff, even on the fan site, and he's like my friend as well too. And so it's like, it's weird that you like idolize your friend in a way, but it's like,
I mean,
it's
I-
so,
I idolize Light, so
Yeah, I simp for
I
everybody that
idolize
I'm
my
friends
friends.
with.
I know exactly. You gotta
My friends are
idolize
very
ex-
cool.
Our friends are very cool.
Like, literally, Glasses, every time you talk to me, a spike of fear goes through me because I'm like, oh, you're so cool, though.
No, I'm not.
Dude,
Glasses, I've been nervous all day. I've just been like, oh boy, I'm gonna say some shit.
Yeah, TBH, this is like the first time like all of us have like been in a call together, besides
true.
like being on
True,
stream
yeah.
and stuff. So it is
Well,
like
I
a
mean, and-
nerve-wracking thing.
And also too, like this is the first time outside of like K-pop night that we've been
That's
like
true.
in a call together.
That's true.
And during those, I'm kind of reserved and like, because there's a lot of people I don't know.
There is a lot of people I
but-
don't know there.
Now we got her and Tim and
Yeah.
Mads and everything, so now I'm off the chain.
I
and
know. Now it's like
it's-
neutral playing ground.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I just remember when you followed me on your fan account on
Yeah.
Twitter, and I was like, I've made it.
I was so jealous.
I've made it.
What do you mean?
I was like terrified because up until like 5 minutes ago, I was like, Glasses fucking hates me.
I fucking do
Uh,
not. Listen,
But I anyone who's cooler than me, I'm just like, they fucking hate me. So
All
it's
the
just
time.
the way it is.
let me
Yeah,
tell you
I'm the
something.
same.
Let me tell you something. If I hate you, you will know that I hate you. Like you will
Yeah.
just know. There, I don't like go behind anybody's back and be like, "Oh, I just like hate this particular person." It's like if I don't like you, you will just know. That's why I quote tweet people all the time on the fan site and let them know that they're a piece of shit all the time.
I can't wait for
Looking
the day
at
that me
you,
and
Mr. Owlboy.
Oh my
yeah.
fucking god, that whole thing
So
was
good.
just
Yikes.
oh my god.
There's like, even though like, well, I mean, we recorded the last podcast episode like when at the beginning of last month.
hmm
It like in just a month, it feels like there's just been so much that's happened.
Honest to god. Honest to god. But
Not even. That was like a week. No, that was like 2 weeks ago.
mhm.
Was that just 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because we recorded and I released it in like about a week after. Holy
Yeah.
shit!
Yeah.
God damn, too much has happened.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
didn't bother to watch that guy's video, but the small snippet that you put on my timeline, Glasses, I was like, why is this so melodramatic?
Right?
I got like a minute and a half in. I'm like, I don't care.
It
And I
was
just stopped watching.
the clip of the fucking aquarium. Why is he filming an aquarium?
And surfers.
He's just using like this
And
random
we-
footage to be sad.
Dude, Ron had a great tweet about it. He was like, how could I pay attention to the apology when there's like sweet surfing going on in the background? Stupid.
Like, I don't.
That's very good.
I don't. I'm a very hesitant
Not
person to
apology.
be like overly mean to people, so
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to avoid it if I can. But I don't want to like stop people talking about it either because it is a big thing that happened in the community and everybody's
Yeah.
memeing about it. But I feel terrible whenever someone gets like a bunch of shit thrown at them. But then I'm like, is it deserved? I don't know.
See, the last time I remember something like this happening, at least in like in this like community and everything, like with editors and stuff, was I can't remember the exact year. I remember making a video on it.
Oh,
And this
yeah?
was back when I did YouTube. Back when one of my lights just fell.
Oh.
Back during I think they were like achievement hunter editors.
Mhm.
They weren't like working for them, but they were like fan editors.
Mhm.
I know Hembo here I think still does edits and stuff, but there was another one called Brosive or something like that.
Okay.
I remember Hembo. He
That
was
was-
pretty big.
Yeah, Hembo's still really big. Hembo's endorsed by AH, and they're like, yeah, you're fine, do it. But there was another dude that was apparently stealing Hembo's edits and stuff like that, and there was a whole huge controversy in the community about it.
Oh.
This one's not really a whole controversy or anything. It's just
What happened?
oh, Snow, you left the call
Yeah.
in here.
Oh.
You little Dumbo, you got to keep it open. You silly.
Jeez.
To be fair, when I use Discord on my phone, it does randomly disconnect me like that.
Hey, welcome back.
You gotta
Yeah.
gotta probably remute everybody
Oh, cool.
and remute yourself. You're muted.
Have fun editing
we-
around this, Sega.
This is the put the Achievement Hunter technical difficulties thing right here. That's the one.
I'll just use
But,
that.
Include that
but
audio
use
too.
glasses. Yeah, use Glasses audio right there. Don't use the
Yeah.
actual music.
Don't use the actual
Okay.
music.
No, we'll get YMCA'd.
Yeah,
Yeah, fucking
Okay.
acapella version.
That's the last thing we want to get this podcast. YMCA.
Yeah, no, it's just you know, when I tweeted about it, I I sent it to the champs and I was like, do I tweet this? YN. I was gonna tweet it regardless, but I just tweeted more like loser owl. And then I was sitting there waiting the whole day. I was just like, if Glasses likes this from the Ray of Sunshine account, I know I'm good. And you did.
did.
So I was like, yeah.
That whole thing was just dumb. And it was the fact that people, I understand like people's position on the whole thing, and you can totally disagree, that's fine. But this isn't an airport. You don't have to announce your departure. Like, so many people are like, I'm unsubscribing from Ray. I'm never gonna watch his videos again. It's like, okay, just don't do it. You know that's an option. Just don't do it. It's not a big thing. And then
Move on.
the people like defending the cooler owl as well too, when it came out that he was, you know, showing that type of content, which you can definitely see on the fan site, because I don't want to really go into it, but just that stuff in the edits, it's like, why would you want this as your editor if they're gonna include stuff like that, like right now?
Yeah, again, I don't like overly shitting on someone, but they weren't exactly displaying good behavior.
No, they really weren't. Like the person,
No, I hope they
oh,
can
sorry, we keep talking over each other.
it's fine. Like we both.
You go first, Matt, and I'll continue after.
Basically, I have soft opinions on everything. But like, I hope they can learn from this. Like, that's always my biggest hope for people. That,
definitely.
they can actually just take something from this. My biggest worry is that the overly shitting on them will push them further into that, negative range of personality. Whereas, like, my hope for stuff like this is always that they can, like, learn, hey, a creator is allowed to have, ownership of the things they create, and you shouldn't throw a shit fit when they say, hey, can you stop using my image?
Exactly.
Agreed.
But like, if they were already making those types of jokes and defending them, then I don't know if they would be the type of person to learn and grow from a situation like this. So,
Exactly.
shrug.
Shrug emoji.
Yeah, it's like an extreme example, but it's like, it's like if I took Tim and I just started editing pictures of penises all over his face and started posting that everywhere. And I was
I'm surprised you
"Ugh."
haven't done that already. I'll be honest.
Yeah, that sounds like something you two would do.
Right?
I mean, I'd send it to Tim though. I wouldn't post it on the internet. I'd be like, Tim
Yeah.
Piki, and you'd be like, oh, Sega.
Sega.
I expect that in my inbox in the next week. So
Oh, weak, dude. I can give me like 20 minutes.
okay.
Right,
Sounds
you're on
good.
the clock. Let's go.
Yeah.
We're going back.
See, the thing is, I'm always on the clock. Light never stops my clock, but he never pays me. So
That's fair. That's fair.
One of these days.
One of these days.
Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna hit the lottery, even though I never play the lottery.
same.
And then I'll start paying you. I'll give you like
$2
half,
a month.
Yeah, like half minimum wage.
Perfect.
That's good.
Yeah,
It's better than my first job.
$5 an hour.
Wow, what a steal.
No, fuck you.
Hey, that's a sub.
That is a sub.
That is a
exactly.
sub.
It's a whole
You
sub.
do pay me per month.
I'll
that's
just
true.
get subs every hour. Dude.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the strat.
Even when I'm not live.
Well, technically you'd be making $250 because Twitch takes half a gift subs. So never mind. You're getting $250 an hour. Or I'll gift tier 2 subs. How's that sound?
Much better.
That's perfect.
Much better. Oh my god.
Anyways,
Anyway,
So-
you go ahead now, Glosses. Sorry.
Oh,
Oh yeah, sorry.
yeah, going back just to that for like a quick second, and then we can just move on to an entirely different topic. The other person who did fan edits was this guy called like Callius Rex, I'm pretty sure. And that
Yes.
dude,
I know that name.
love his highlights and edits that he did, and I've watched them a few times, and he just did a simple like, hey, I heard about this, I'm not going to be doing edits anymore, I will still love Ray, love his content, see you later. It's all,
That's how you do it,
it's how
dude.
you do it. That
Yep.
is how you do it, and I have mad respect for that guy. I wish them all the best in the future, and with their editing skills, they can definitely go somewhere with it. But the other person, that owl guy, no thank you. Big no thank you.
And
Agreed.
fucking released another video
Oh
after
my
he
god.
said that.
Yeah.
I was like, at first I was like, okay, that I'm leaving video is not great. But then he uploaded another video, and I'm like, okay, you're a fucking piece of shit. Like, what is wrong with you?
Ever.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
there's, like,
So petty.
yeah.
It's like I completely understand Ray's perspective, because it's like, you know, if someone started taking my artwork and just, you know, making edits and shit without my permission, it's like, no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking kick your ass.
Well, it's
Like-
like the main reason too, like why I started so early with doing our own clip comps, because it's just like, even if we, you know, if we ever get to like that kind of size, or you know, like or anything like that, I just don't want that to be a norm. You know,
Yeah,
of
yeah.
just like, hey, take our shit and edit it, you know, and it's like, no, like I'm already doing it. Don't worry, I got us.
Easy
You're killing
peasy.
it, dude.
Like,
You are.
I think,
I watched the clip comp last night.
I did too.
yeah,
Very
I did too, like a little bit after it came out. I gotta say, I don't know why, but the clip that made me lose it the most was Kai in
Thumbnail right there.
Skyrim. Like, Kai in Skyrim, there was just this NPC that walked up to him and
Yeah.
went, hello, and he just fucking
So
shot
good.
him.
Dude, I laughed at that for like
Hello.
10 minutes.
was
It was
so
so good.
There's so
Oh,
many
man.
clips in there where it's just like, you know, oh, you know, there's like, I see it and I'm like, okay, this clip is funny in context, but you know, take it out of context, it's not as good. So I'm like, okay, let's add an edit around that to kind of, you know, make it a little bit better. Like Tim, the 76 dab one that you had, I was like, let's make this a whole anime thing, because without
great.
like the background music, the speed lines and all that stuff, it was just kind of you just silently dabbing to Fall Guys music, and I was just like,
Oh,
we can make this a little bit better.
oh, please,
was great.
please, you could have made a separate little edit of like it's doing the anime music and the speed lines, and then it just cuts away to him silently dabbing from it, and then comes back again.
I would have totally like that's probably would have been the other direction I go with it, was like, you know, is taking it and just making it like a minute long clip from like a 15-second or so clip of just him like dabbing just a lot in between.
Yeah.
Just find like a good loop and just have him just dab for a while.
That's perfect.
All right. Let's the next video on the Champs channel is just going to be an hour loop of that.
Perfect.
Honestly,
watch it.
if you do that, that will likely get views. Just Tim dabbing for an hour.
It's perfect.
I'll do it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I write that down.
Great. Yep. He'll remember when he edits this.
Yeah, I'll be editing this and I'll be like, ugh.
Ugh, I have to do this.
I mean,
I'll
not
do
to
it.
not to talk about my Minecraft men too soon, but one of my Minecraft men's most popular videos is literally just him spinning in a chair for 5 minutes.
Which Minecraft man is that?
There you go.
It's
Is
called
that the-
Ranboo, the black and white one.
Oh, the black and white one. I know that one.
Oh,
Yeah,
random.
yeah.
I know that.
You did fan art of them to a song,
did,
didn't
yeah.
you? Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
it was
I
like a
did.
whole like comic thing. I read the whole thing and I was like, wow,
Yeah, it
Mads.
looks so good.
I don't know what's going on, but I love it.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening,
That's-
but neat.
Neat.
Mads,
That's
I love
how
you.
I feel. Like all the shit that like Mads retweets, and then I think I follow your fan account Glasses for the K-pop
Oh,
stuff,
yeah?
and I think I follow Jamie as well. Like I follow y'all's accounts, and then it's just like I don't understand anything that's happening, but y'all are happy. So
So many boys that
Yeah,
I
like
love.
sometimes I see like K-pop fan cams on my timeline, and I scroll and look who it is, and it's like either you or Jamie or like Anna or someone. I'm just
Yeah.
like, okay.
Yeah. Also, when the fan site like reaches an X amount of followers, I always tweet out a fan cam too, just for fun. Those are always fun to do. Also,
Okay, question.
Mm-hmm.
What is the purpose behind fan cams? I've never really understood them that well.
mostly it's to like gain views. It's also to like get your group well known. And it's to just like show off the song and whatnot. And it also is fantastic if you want to like piss people off. Because it's like a meme reaction image in a way.
That's where I mostly see them.
Because oh, what was trending? I think it was like Blue Lives Matter or something like that.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
that
Yeah, I
was
remember that.
us just spamming fucking fan cams. It was fantastic. I participated in that. That was a good time.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of my favorite things is like
Thank
a
you, Snowy.
fringe person looking from the outside in on the K-pop fandom. One of my favorite things was during like the sort of election, like, you know, heavy politics era when like K-pop like fan whatever they were going mental,
The
just like,
stands.
you know, spamming like the far right people.
Yep.
It was
We
really
did.
Oh yeah, I
fun.
remember a lot of that.
We sure
It's a good
did.
time.
Just annoying the shit out of them.
Oh,
That's the best.
It's
being a stan is fun. It's also not fun,
Yeah.
but it's mostly fun. If you just like keep to yourself and your communities, then you'll have a fun time.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know,
just don't be
maybe.
dumb.
Hmm?
Just don't be dumb.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's pretty much the general rule. Like there's Minecraft stands in the community I'm in, but I don't really consider myself that because a lot of them go very, very far, whereas I'm just like
Yeah.
hyper fixated on them. But I don't
Me.
like make my entire life about it. I don't have like side accounts. I don't, you know, make my username and like my header and like my profile picture and everything about them. I just sort of I'm like, this is what I am going to watch for hours on end every day.
Perfect.
And then maybe once or twice I will draw a piece of fan art and that's it. And then
Perfect.
there's like some people where like it's literally what they think about like morning, evening, noon. Like I can't. I don't know. I'm hyper fixated, but like not that much.
Yeah, my life's like not
feel
obsessed with K-pop. Like I can look at my closet door, for example, and it has a lot of K-pop stuff on it, but I don't like live and breathe K-pop. I'm not like so hyper fixated on these like particular men that I'm buying like hundreds of thousands of albums just so I could get into like a fan call with them and like have like a minute conversation with them. I'm one who it's like, okay, I'll try and get into this fan call. If I don't get in, it's not a big deal. I'm still going to enjoy their content. I'm going to enjoy their music and I just have a good time. That's all I want to do is just vibe and have a good time.
Yeah, I think that's generally my experience as well. Like, I see a lot of drama and stuff, of like, you know, stands and creators and stuff, and I'm just in the corner, sort of just vibing and enjoying the artwork that
Exactly.
I see. So, I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm a stan. I'm just a fan. Just a very obsessed fan.
A hyper fixated fan.
Yeah, there's a fine line where that kind of thing kind of crosses that.
Yeah.
I know like recently, I say recently, it was like 2 months ago, but I know that there was a whole thing between I think Dream and Charlie Moist Critical.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
they apparently had a whole thing, but then they literally talked it out and they were like, all right, we're good. But people were still like shitting on Charlie a whole bunch, and he was
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
we solved it, we figured it out. Y'all can like fuck off.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Charlie. I fucking love that dude. So when his video about it came out, I was just sort of like, oh, okay, fair, and that was
That's
it.
Yeah.
Like they just sorted it out in private. That's fine. But yeah, it's the people that like feel the need to constantly defend
take
their
it
creators.
personally.
Yeah, and take it personally.
Yeah.
Like they feel the need that they need to defend that creator.
Yeah, it's like I know Dream gets a lot of shit, and it can get tiring to read because I'm like the dude just breathes and people hate him. But it's like I'm, you know, it's not my responsibility to defend him. He can defend himself. He's a grown man.
I was gonna say that's literally Corpse Husband
And at the end of
too.
the day, yeah, Corpse Husband. He literally just made a tweet breathing to test this out, and people got mad at him for breathing, and like he did it just to test if people would get mad at him, and they did. It's just like, I'm sorry, dude. You like, fucking hell. He just wants to make music.
Since we're kind of in this realm, I'm just gonna put a blanket political warning on here because you know people are gonna get uncomfy if they, you know, if we don't. But it's the same shit that's been going on with a lot of the Lil Nas X stuff going on Twitter. Homie's just kind of
he's
vibing,
living his life.
doing whatever.
Cool.
Yeah,
I watched
just-
his Roblox concert.
You did.
What?
That's a
His Roblox
thing?
concert. Yeah,
Yeah.
she saw Lil Nas X live
like
in
a
Roblox.
mocap.
Oh my god.
So yeah, it was
Oh
weird.
my
I watched
God.
it with my little siblings because they're like super into Roblox, and they're like, "Oh my god, Little Nas X concert!" And I'm like, "Okay, I'll put it on the big screen." It was whack. It was just
my
like 3
mom.
minutes long.
My mom asked me one day, she's like,
It's
"Do you play
amazing.
Roblox?" And I'm like, "How do you know what that is?"
How does she know what
And I'm
that
like,
is?
"No, I do not play Roblox." Oh man.
I'm so upset I didn't buy the Robux stock like when it came out like last month.
Mhm.
Meme stocks are well, I mean, I don't think it got as big as GameStop, but like
I
I
mean,
didn't
still,
expect
Dogecoin.
Roblox to be like a multi-billion company.
literally, yeah, Dogecoin. I mean, though, it's like,
Yeah.
Let me check my
Like-
Dogecoin right now.
yeah, what's your Dogecoin
Dogecoin.
at, dude? Retro Bitcast is gonna make Dogecoin go like,
Yeah. Let's get
No,
Dogecoin to the moon so I can get fucking rich and pay Sega. All
Yeah.
right.
Hashtag
I have
Dogecoin,
made
boys.
$18 from Dogecoin.
Congratulations.
hey, look
Hey,
at
that's
that.
good.
There you go,
Nice.
dude.
Make those gains.
Let's tweet this at Elon Musk and be like, hey, tweet Dogecoin,
He-
and then
Dude, he literally, the reason, it was funny because everything was going up like 2 months ago, right? Because of GameStop and like AMC and Bitcoin started going up again. And then I jokingly put money into Dogecoin. And later that night, Elon Musk tweeted about it and it doubled like
God.
immediately. And I was like, oh shit, I'll take that.
Big call.
I don't understand digital currencies and stock markets, and at this point, I'm too
Yeah,
afraid
me
to
too.
ask.
I'd explain it to you, but I also have no idea. I just put money into it because I'm like, I don't give a shit about this money. So
Yeah,
I
like,
put
don't
money I
have
was
to
willing
put
to
out a-
lose into it.
Perfect.
And I'm
Yeah,
just
it's
letting
just
it
like-
ride.
Yeah, extra money, just like
Dude,
"Ah, I'll play
Dogecoin to the
around with
moon, bro.
stocks."
Let's go.
Yeah.
Get me rich.
I always think it's crazy, like those people that, when people were like, oh, fucking Bitcoin's stupid, and now look at how much
my
one
God,
Bitcoin's
right?
worth.
How much?
It's worth
I
like
don't fucking
60,000.
Yeah, okay.
One.
It was-
60,000?
I could check right now
Oh,
because I
that's
also
a
have
lot.
Bitcoin.
Okay.
Yeah, $60,000 for
Jesus
one
Christ.
Bitcoin.
It's
Fucking
$57,958 at this current moment.
Mhm.
And
PayPal have added like Bitcoin and stuff as like a payment option
Oh yeah, they
for
have.
things on like invoices.
Yeah.
I swear to God, if people try and pay me for commissions with Bitcoin, like I don't know what I'll do.
Kick their ass.
Ever
You'll be
since
rich.
the GameStop thing.
So
Maybe.
okay, so like if we look back in 2015, one Bitcoin was $327, and then it like sat around there, and then in 2018 it had a huge spike up to
Mhm.
19,000,
Yep.
lowered back down, back to about like 5,000. 2020 it started going, and then it just fucking
once the
spiked
GameStop
recently.
thing
It
hit, it just-
skyrocketed.
Yeah.
Fucking,
It
I
went
just
from-
remembered in uni, a bunch of the 3D students, I can't remember, I think they were first years when I was in third year, they got in right shit because they were using the university servers to farm
Oh my
Bitcoin.
God.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
you can't do that.
No,
Mm-mm.
they got in real trouble. I can't remember what happened to them. They were either suspended or like just straight up expelled. But like,
Yeah.
that was
That's kinda
a weird day. I was just walking down the corridor and then I think I overheard one of the lecturers talking about it or something. But yeah, some first years just just farming Bitcoin.
I hope they're rich.
How do you farm Bitcoin?
Yeah,
It's
it's
not
a
real.
weird thing. It's
It's
like
a thing.
it's a coding thing and
Mhm.
it's horrible for the
Dig a
environment.
hole.
It really
Yeah.
is.
Like actually, like mining for Bitcoin, you'd think it's like, oh, you're just doing it on your computer, but it's
Mhm.
awful.
Yeah,
What does it do? Like,
like
I-
you know how there's that shortage in graphics cards and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a thing that you can do
Yeah.
with your graphics cards that switches the processor on them to literally mine for these coins better.
Uh-huh.
So people are buying 3080s and 3060s. Like if I went into my settings on my
Uh-huh.
motherboard, I could switch it so that it because there's a mining setting on this on this card that I could do. It's
What?
insane.
Is that why
very
they're
weird.
like all sold out lately?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
people just buy them in bulk and then they just mine for the digital currency.
But how does
It's-
it bad for the environment?
Because you're using all of these like carbon emissions to make more graphics
Mhm.
cards, and then like you're using all
Oh,
this
that makes
processing
sense.
power
Mhm.
to mine the Bitcoin, and it's like
Oh, like electricity. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
and
like
then
indirectly.
on top of the Bitcoin, it ties into the NFT bullshit
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
been going on recently in the art
Mhm.
community, which is just
Ugh.
god awful. And the fact
Yuck.
that
Yee.
fucking I tweeted about this, but the fact that Daft Punk broke up and then Gorillaz started doing NFTs within like a week of each other, I was,
Unbelievable.
I was just dead inside.
Yep.
Yep.
What's an
Yeah.
NFT again?
Mads?
Wait, I don't understand the concept fully, because I'm, stupid small
No.
brain. but it's kind of like the Bitcoin thing where like they
Okay.
take an image and then somehow they like sell it so that like it's a unique thing that only the person who buys it has, and it's worth a load of Bitcoin. And
Oh.
to make it, they have to like do something similar where it like produces a load of like
Yeah.
carbon emissions, and that's why people are against them, because they're really fucking bad for the environment. It's like, are you stupid? Just like ask someone like me to make you a personalized
No.
image for
Just commission
cheaper.
an artist.
Yeah.
I want to ruin the earth.
And like, yeah, and
So this
the other
is
stupid
this is
thing,
the
like someone
definition.
pointed out, is that you can just right click save image as. What was the point of
Yeah.
you doing that?
That's dumb. Did this just like come out? Like I've never heard of this before.
Yeah,
It's
this is the
it's
first
a
time I've
recent
heard of this.
thing, yeah.
That's dumb.
Non-fungible token.
Fungible.
Yeah,
That's not very
fungible.
fun.
A non-fungible token is a unit of data on a digital ledger called a blockchain, where each NFT can represent a unique digital item, and thus they are not interchangeable. NFTs can represent digital files such as art, audio, videos, items in video games, and other. This kind of like with the gorillas though. Like I feel like that's the only group that makes sense to do this kind of fuck shit with though.
They had an entire album about environmental, like climate
Yeah.
change and
I
shit
know.
called Plastic Beach,
Oh,
and now they're
no.
doing NFTs, which is
Yeah,
extremely harmful to the environment. So
yeah.
it just makes me feel like shit.
No.
They're weird, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're being hypocritical, and like the fact that Damon Albarn and Jamie Hewlett, the two main people behind Gorillaz, haven't made any sort of statement so far, either denying or like for it. It just proves that they are doing it, but they're not saying anything, so that the people saying, oh, maybe it's just the company running Gorillaz that are doing it, you know.
Whack.
Fucking knows, man. It's whack.
Wackadoodle.
It is whack, because I've got like a whole art book full of Jamie Hewlett stuff from like Tank Girl and Gorillaz and all sorts of shit, and like I look up to him a lot as an artist,
Yeah.
and I'm just sort of like, great.
Hey Tim.
Hi.
Speaking of hyperfixations, you wanna talk about Big Monkey, Big Lizard?
Big Monkey, Big Lizard.
Dude. You mean the greatest movie to ever grace our human eyes?
I'm gonna say this right now because we're getting into it. Spoilers.
Spoilers.
If you haven't watched the movie, pause it. Go watch it
haven't.
right
I
now.
gotta
It is
pause
literally
it-
the best
pause
movie.
this and go watch it right now.
Big,
I do not care about spoilers.
big
City
traffic
to
alert
give a
on
shit.
stream, big sirens, big blaring lights, spoilers for Big Monkey, Big Lizard.
Just put one
Oh,
siren.
sorry.
Just one singular sad siren.
Yeah, just.
Anyway, go ahead,
It's
Tim.
it's a fucking fantastic movie.
I like Big Monkey.
Yeah.
That's the whole quote on the back of the box. I like Big Monkey, tie-dye Tim.
I don't like Mean Lizard though. Mean Lizard hurt Big Monkey. And I don't like
I
him.
love Big
I
Lizard.
like
But Big Lizard hurt Big
Big Lizard,
Monkey.
no.
Lizard.
Well, yeah. Well, okay, but
Big
here's the
Mon-
thing.
They can kiss.
What they
Snowy
do.
knows
That
what's
can
up.
coexist.
Let's see. Here's the thing, right? So, okay. First of all, we called it with Mechagodzilla in there,
Sure did.
which
We
I was so
fucking
happy
sure
about.
did, dude.
When we were watching it together, and they started and like Mechagodzilla started coming up, me and her like she was like, oh, and then I looked at her, I legit stood up out of my chair, and I was like, me and Tim called it. Oh,
Dude,
You did.
I was
so
like,
excited.
they're gonna go full on Batman v Superman, and it's like they're gonna fight each other for a little bit, and then there's gonna be a greater enemy that they're gonna have to
Yeah.
team up and fight together. And I'm like,
Be-
yes,
be
it
the
happened.
Lizard.
And then they fall in love, and then they maybe kiss, and then they maybe
They
kiss a
made-
little.
Yay.
They made Big Metal Lizard.
And then, dude, when they were fighting at the end there, dude, that whole fucking fight sequence is so good. And then, because they fight, and then Kong's trying to fucking beat him down with his monkey stick, and then he's like, oh, monkey stick no work, and then Godzilla's like, oh. And then it powers up the monkey stick, and then he starts just it's so good.
Dude, I don't know what Hong Kong looks like, but is it that neon in real life?
Sure it is.
No.
No.
Because it's like
Isn't it?
every building had like neon lights on it, and it was like so John
That was
Wick-ish.
cool.
And I was
It was
like,
so cool.
I like
this is
that.
so pretty. I hope Hong Kong looks this cool.
I think it's a more
I don't think
extreme,
it looks
probably
like
a
that.
more extreme version of
Yeah.
Hong Kong from the alternate
Oh.
reality
Yeah.
where Big
Hong
Monkey
Kong,
and
by
Big
the
Lizard
way.
exist.
Hong Kong, by the way, gets fucking destroyed.
Oh,
like
rip.
It's a
leveled.
It's done.
Godzilla movie.
More like Hong Kong.
Yeah, but like in the previous movies, in this universe, I feel like the cities, while they have a couple buildings crumble, they're relatively
Nah.
fine. Hong Kong is fucking
gone.
gone, dude. It's
No.
just like
well,
taken off the
okay.
map.
To be fair,
So-
it's 3 kaiju in one
That's
movie.
true.
I don't think they're escaping unscathed from that.
Well, Skull Island was just on Skull Island, so that
Yeah,
really
true.
wasn't much human casualty. And then, the first Godzilla movie, you're right, there wasn't really
San
too
Francisco.
much. Yeah, it was just San Francisco and a couple buildings got fucked up. But
Yeah.
King of Monsters, though, they leveled a city
Wow.
in King of Monsters. Ghidorah fucked up a bunch of that place.
Yeah, but I feel like it wasn't at the scale of Hong Kong. Because I feel like
yeah,
Yeah,
they
they
fucked
just-
up Hong Kong.
yeah, they did.
Throwing around.
Also, is it just me? Did Godzilla get smaller?
No, he was the same size. They made him smaller all the way back in the original Godzilla back in 2014, and people were like, "Why the fuck is Godzilla smaller?"
Well, yeah,
He
they had
seems
to like
smaller.
make them the same size. So it's
baby.
kind of like
Yeah,
Well, I
an
knew
equal
I know
fight.
in Kong Skull Island they were like he's not fully grown, so Kong grew.
Oh,
Yeah.
I feel like Godzilla got smaller. Still.
Have you seen
Big
the
monkey.
Have you seen the
It's a lot
diagram of what
faster.
the like original Godzilla looks like now in modern day Tokyo?
Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so
Yes.
funny. He looks like a
He's
little
so
toy.
tiny little
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
My
Oh.
okay.
He
The
looks
movie was
lost.
great. This is what I wanted out of it, though.
Mhm.
I actually got a majority of what I wanted, but because they've
Same.
never referred to Kong as King
Okay.
Kong
Mhm.
in this series. What I
Yeah, they
wanted to
almost call him
happen
Kong.
was for Godzilla to like bow to Kong,
Ooh.
and then like one of the annoying human
King
characters
Kong.
is like King Kong.
You always just
Cut to
want
black.
Perfect.
you just
Roll
want
credits,
everybody
baby.
being submissive to Big Monkey, though.
Monkey.
What the fuck did you just say?
You just want people to be submissive to Big Monkey.
Yeah, I want
Doink.
Big Monkey.
Say
Okay.
Kong's the top.
So
Question.
Am I saying what?
I have not watched any of the modern versions of Kong and Godzilla. Is the lady that Kong falls in love with still in the modern versions?
no.
Oh,
Only
So
No, only in Skull Island. He doesn't
Not-
like
not
necessarily
really,
fall in
though.
love with her, but he's just like, ooh, lady.
I
he
protect
just
you.
saves her like once. It's not really
Yeah.
like
yeah.
It's
So
not to the same
Kong-
level.
so. Kong Skull Island, the movie that sets up Kong, is based in like the 70s, right, during like the Vietnam War. So
Yeah.
they go there. Brie Larson, amazing cast to this movie. First of all, the best casting they've had in this whole universe. Fucking
Yeah.
Sam Jackson, Brie Larson, Tom Hiddleston, John C.
Jack
Riley.
Black.
Jack Black is not in Kong Skull Island. That was
Jack
King
Black's
Kong
in
2005.
Kong Skull
that was
Island.
That was King Kong 2005. Fucking Peter Jackson. Pay attention, bro. Anyways,
I
Jack
think
Black's
that-
in the 2005 version. John Goodman is in the new one. That's who you're thinking of because they play the same character.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it is John
Yeah, yeah.
Goodman.
I
That's
think
right.
the
Yeah.
Jack Black one is probably the most recent one that I've watched because I do remember
God,
Jack
me
Black being
too.
in one of them.
You know who plays King Kong in the Percy Jackson Jack Black one?
Who?
Fucking
King Kong?
Vin Diesel, I don't know.
no, fucking Andy Serkis.
Oh.
I am
Monkey.
Monkey.
Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Brie
You're talking about
Larson
Skull
is
Island.
like King Kong rescues Brie
Oh.
Larson at one point. And you're like, oh, but Kong is like, I like humans. The only reason I'm attacking you is because you attacked the island. That's why
And woke up
he
that's
was
fair.
fighting
the
humans.
skull fucker.
And and I was like, I want to be on Big Monkey's side because I like Big Monkey. And then Godzilla versus Kong comes out.
Dang.
And then Godzilla's like, literally out of nowhere. Like, Godzilla's like a friend, both movies. Godzilla 2014 and Godzilla King of Monsters. He's like protecting the humans. And all of a sudden, he's like, I'm in charge.
Well, that's because Godzilla
Like a
already
CEO.
kind of proved himself
Yeah.
as the king.
Right? I
So
know
then
that.
there's another kaiju that he doesn't know.
They can't have
so
the-
he's gonna...
It's like when my
Listen.
dog sees another dog and he's like, I don't like that dog.
Listen,
Yeah.
Kong is just on a boat, just fucking chilling in the
Yeah,
ocean.
chilling.
Godzilla's just like, I'm
Napping.
not even gonna have a fucking civil conversation. I'm just gonna attack you immediately.
Again,
Can
it's
they
like
have
when my
civil
dog sees another
conversation?
dog. He doesn't have a civil conversation with
I
the other
don't
dog.
like this guy.
As we learn in this movie, proving that Kong is the better character, Kong can fucking speak,
Can
bro.
speak?
I was just about
He
to say,
can communicate. He
when-
doesn't
when
speak,
Kong
but he
starts doing
Oh, is
communicates.
it
sign
talking
language?
sign
He does
language?
sign
Um,
language.
That's awesome.
It's
when
he only says one word and it's home.
Oh my
but
god,
that's
no,
it.
I cry. I
Oh.
cry. Oh no.
Yeah.
When-
DreamWorks movie.
Because he gets
When we
taken
were-
from his home,
No.
but they
But-
bring him to his original home, which is inside the Earth, hollow Earth theory, where gravity is
Earth.
all
Hollow
bonkers.
theory.
And with the hollow Earth, I really wish Godzilla and Kong would have fought inside there with the wonky gravity,
Oh,
but they
That
don't.
would be
Also,
cool, yeah.
Tim.
Yeah.
Well, first I want to say this because I made a joke when me and her were watching the movie when Kong starts doing the sign language, and I was like, oh, what if he does the thing from the Monkee meme where it's just like monkey eat, I eat, you eat, I eat orange, you eat, I eat you. It's like I'd love to see that. Would be funny.
Give me orange.
Well, So with the woman that King Kong always falls in love with, this time it was like a little girl that was teaching him the sign language.
Mhm.
Oh, that's
Very
cute.
Yeah,
I like animal animal children friendship.
Oh, I love animal children friendships.
it was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Kai noticed this when he was watching and he pointed this out, Tim. But did you notice that the dude that pilots Mechagodzilla is the son of the doctor that died in King of Monsters?
Oh.
Really?
I
Yeah,
didn't notice that
Yeah,
either.
yeah.
Oh,
I
fuck.
told you.
Yeah, he was in
Yeah,
he was in
listening.
2014 as well.
Oh,
Two
I
things are
really-
buzzing in my brain since you said that Kong can like speak. Because initially I was thinking Caesar from Planet of the Apes, and I was like, oh my god,
No,
what if
not
they do, what
quite
if they do a
Caesar.
crossover with that? I know, like obviously they wouldn't.
No.
It'd be cool if they
I
eventually
wish, bro. Planet
and,
of
like,
the Apes,
King
dude.
Kong,
From
quote unquote, is like king of the ape
That'd be
people.
sick.
And
the
that's how he becomes
modern
king.
Planet of the Apes is so good.
Yeah.
it's so good.
But then then you said he speaks sign language, and then all I could think of was Robin Williams and that like
no,
gorilla
yeah.
he was
With
friends
Coco,
Oh my
dude.
Yeah.
god.
That video, Coco the gorilla,
Ugh.
dude. Have you heard the story about Coco the gorilla
Yeah.
and his pet cat?
Mm-hmm.
It's so
it
heartbreaking.
the-
It's so
Isn't Coco a girl?
heartbreaking.
Like
Isn't
Coco.
isn't
I'm gonna-
Coco a girl?
Tim's gonna cry.
Oh, maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think Coco's a girl.
Anyways,
Coco is a girl gorilla, but she has a pet cat,
I know.
and she's learning sign language. This is gonna get real sad, gamers.
He's
Bring
gonna
out your
start crying.
tissues.
we're all just gonna start crying about this.
Get your tissues out, gamers. So, the animal trainer who's like teaching Coco sign language, has to deliver some bad news to Coco because the cat died, and so the trainer's
Tim,
like,
no.
the trainer's like,
Oh.
hi Coco, we have some bad news, and Coco's like, I can tell, and the trainer tells Coco, and you literally hear Coco start
No.
crying, and then it just the
Yeah.
video just cuts, and then that's the end of the
No.
video.
Oh, it's so sad.
And I'm like, why is that the ending?
I suppose I'm grateful for them not filming a monkey's sadness.
I don't want to
but
see
still.
Monkey cry.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to see monkey cry.
You literally hear the monkey go, and I'm
no,
like, ah.
poor Monkey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I think it was a similar story where it's like this gorilla who knew sign language like lost their baby.
Oh, I know that
And
one.
they I think I might be crossing two stories together. There was one where they lost their baby and then they tried to give them a new baby from like, you know, a foster situation. But when they realized like they were signing my baby, but then when like they were given the new baby, they like were sadly signing my baby because they knew it wasn't their baby. And I was like
Yeah.
no. But eventually they did like, you know, pick up the kid and like take it in as their own, and then like their mood increased and, you know, happy ending. But then there was another one where it's like this pregnant like zookeeper had to go away for a while, and they had a miscarriage. And when they came
Yeah.
back, the monkey they were teaching sign language was really pissy with them. But then they signed that, my baby, is gone. And then like the monkey was signing back like, your baby gone, and like making like tear track marks on their face. Like they understood and they were sad for all them. And I'm just like, God damn it, monkeys, stop making me cry.
That's so crazy to me to think about, because I mean, that goes back to the last episode that Mads was on with us, where we talked about the chimpanzee wars, where it's just like
Oh yeah, the fucking chimpanzee wars. Jesus Christ.
Oh my
Forgot
God.
about that.
it's crazy to think, but like, these animals have like really, really
God,
cognitive,
yeah.
like they have really good cognitive
Mhm.
abilities.
Those are so
Yeah.
smart.
Well,
And
well,
they can, and the fact that they can communicate that is
Ugh.
just,
It is.
it's scary.
well, it's why they're our closest relatives. It's very obvious.
Have you seen
Stop.
Rampage?
No.
Yes,
No.
love
So
that movie.
Did I?
Rampage
I
is
don't know.
based off the old
Yeah.
arcade game
Hmm.
where you are a big monkey
Oh.
or a big lizard or a big wolf,
a
and
big-
you just punch
yeah.
buildings and eat
Yeah.
people. And
Oh,
I
'cause
played
you
the
had to
I
shit out
love
of that
that
game when I
game
was a
too.
kid, and I loved it.
We should play that.
And Dwayne the Rock Johnson was like, "We're making
Ugh.
this a movie," and I love Dwayne Johnson, and he has a
Ugh.
big pet monkey. Well, okay, it's like a big, like white
Mhm.
gorilla,
Hmm.
and then it gets like
Ooh.
injected with this weird, serum
Mhm.
of some kind, and it makes him all big and angry, and he's like really big, and I'm like, ooh, big monkey, and then But this monkey also knows sign language, and Rock's like
Fuck
talking
off.
to the big monkey, and I'm like, that is what
Ugh.
I want. I want to be the
Make it
Rock
happen.
with a big monkey that I can talk to, but I don't want the big monkey to hurt
No.
people.
I don't want to have
But
to.
the
have
big
the
monkey
big-
didn't want to hurt people. He was
No.
the serum made him
Oh,
hurt
big
people.
monkey.
Yeah, don't inject monkey with
No.
serum. Just let
Let
monkey
monkey
be
be
monkey.
monkey.
Let monkey be monkey.
Imagine the clout you'd get, Tim, for having a big monkey.
I'd like that.
I'm.
Would you change your name to like Monkey Tim?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm no longer tie dye. I don't even wear tie dye ever, so I'm just a fucking
Monkey
fake.
Tim.
Faker.
I'm
God,
a
I can just
faker.
quote that entire thing.
Faker.
You're,
All right, go ahead.
I think you're the fake hedgehog
you're comparing
around
yourself to me? Ha! You're not even good enough to be my
doing the
fake. I'll
voice.
make you eat those words. You'll never get the chance.
Here. How dare you? How dare you not even fucking
Didn't even.
do the Shadow the Hedgehog
I don't
voice?
have a voice.
I do the voice. I do the voice for the whole
All
thing.
right.
How dare you?
All
You
right,
call
Light
yourself a
Stan.
Sonic fan.
Calm down there.
Excuse you. I stand Sonic before I stand Light. So
This episode is just full of nothing but stands.
Yeah, it's just stand the podcast.
hey, speaking of hyperfixation, before we get
God.
to K-pop, because I feel like we'll be able to
Well,
fill
before we
a
back
long
around to
time for
K-pop.
that. Yeah,
Ugh.
I'm obsessed with Pokemon
Dude,
cards.
I'm obsessed with watching people open Pokemon cards. It makes me happy.
It's really
It
entertaining.
is.
I just like
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it does make me happy. It's like a little chemical
It
buzz.
is.
Monkey brain, you like surprises.
Yeah, monkey brain like surprise.
I bought I
It's like
bought
a
like
fruit.
$300 worth of Pokemon cards the other day.
Sega. I saw that.
Worth.
And here's the thing is like I went through and when I bought them I was like I promised Chad I'd do this a while ago, so I was like whatever, we'll do this now. I'll buy shit ton of cards, just have some fun and fill up some time and
Whatever.
be whatever about it. I didn't give a shit about like the cards. I was just like whatever, if we get rare cards we'll give them away. I opened that first rare card and chat was like, that's a shiny, you just got a shiny, and I was like, oh. And then like something in me just kind of awakened and it was like this
Serotonin
this like
pumping.
yeah, it's like there was just a serotonin I felt where it was just like, oh yeah,
The
yeah, I
monster
want more of
awakens.
this. And then I got another shiny, and then I got like the shiny VMAX Ditto, and then I got the fucking
Ugh.
Gale Creamy, and I was just like, oh, I want to do more of
It's-
this. So
Yeah, you kind of convinced me to also do it with you.
yeah,
on
she's gonna
stream
open
next
cards with me
time.
next
Just-
time we go.
It's a good
Yeah.
time.
It's yeah.
It's so much fun. Ugh,
Ugh.
ugh,
Ugh.
ugh. Ray has awakened this.
Ray's
in me,
a
that
huge
motherfucker.
influencer in regards to these things. Like, this is literally like last year everybody was getting into Yakuza. This year everybody's getting into Pokemon cards.
That's true.
It's really funny too. Is like what I love the trickle down effect of everything because Ray's been doing it for however long, and then there's this other streamer that follows me that doesn't follow Ray. I started doing it. She liked my tweet, and then like 3 minutes later, she tweeted. She's like, "I need to go pick up some Pokemon cards," and I was like,
It's like a
"Okay."
goddamn disease. Jesus Christ.
Influencer.
It is, and then Shiz also now wants to start doing some Pokemon
Yep.
card opening streams. It looks like too.
It's
So
the-
I
Trickle.
mean, even
God.
before I saw
Yes.
Ray start getting into it, I was watching like Ludwig do it. And
Oh,
then
yeah,
even
yeah.
like Ethan Nestor, like Crank Gameplays, he put out a few
Mhm.
videos on it. And just watching theirs,
know
I was like,
Crank's been doing it a while.
I have to stop watching these because I can feel the fucking monkey brain going mental for the shiny packages.
dude, when I
Yeah.
opened a card, like there's literally a part like once I get to the middle of it where like I just start going all like full monkey when I see that I have like a really cool card. I'm just like, put in sleeve.
Do this.
Yeah.
Put in
Put in
sleeve.
sleeve. Ooh, nice. Shiny.
It really is just like monkey opening bright fruit to get a reward inside.
Basically.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. That's what blind boxes are.
Yeah.
Oh god, blind boxes.
I wish I
boxes
was
are great.
more into Pokemon because I really do like watching the card opening. It's really
Yeah,
entertaining for me.
I
to
think
watch.
that's the only thing that stopped me from getting like full
That's me.
obsessed is that I don't really have that much of an interest in Pokemon anymore. So that like I like watching the shiny package and foil be opened, but that I can I can walk away
Yeah.
from it.
Yeah.
That's
Same.
me too.
I just want to get the big gay Pikachu. That's all I want.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
to
just
be
want the
fair-
big gay
Don't bend
Pikachu.
them.
Understandable.
Basically.
Because then Light won't have it, and then I'll be
Haha,
like,
you know
"Haha,
big gay. I big gay.
Me.
Hee hee.
I
you
big
know
gay,
big
you
gay,
know
I
big gay."
Speaking of Ray, I'm totally cosplaying.
You
him right
are.
now.
You are.
You are.
Yeah.
Everybody in
Yeah.
this call right now is wearing some sort of frame
We're
rate
literally all
merch,
just
but
Yeah.
Tim went
I,
all the way.
Here, I'll move out of the way, but I'm
There you are.
there. If you know this image, you know
If you
this
know,
image.
you know.
It's a classic moments before disaster image.
Game kids, Trevor.
But
She
yeah,
doesn't know.
not
I
that
don't know.
moment. Oh,
It's not that moment.
should I explain
You
it?
can.
Yeah.
You can.
So-
I'm an outsider with this stuff.
So Ray appeared on the Off Topic podcast. What was it, like 2 years ago now?
Yeah, I
God
think
damn.
so.
Holy
God,
shit.
that was a while ago.
And Ray was like, "So what's new?" And Jeff's like, "I got a divorce." And Ray lifts his hand up and he's like, "Oh, dude, high five!" And Jeff's like, "That's not really a high five worthy statement."
No.
So good.
I love it, dude. I love
Oh,
Ray
I
so
love Ray so
Oh, I
much.
love Ray so much.
Oh, dude, that podcast was
That
so
podcast
fucking good.
was
It's a good one.
It was.
So I'm cosplaying that. It's great.
Okay.
Hey, formal invite. Anybody named Ray, just come on the podcast.
Preferably if
you.
your last name is
we know
Narvaez
of you?
and Junior.
Or Cox.
That too.
Or Cox.
Stallion.
Tim promised
Come
me.
on, Tim, let's go.
So
I did no such
he
thing.
didn't. He didn't. He didn't.
I could talk to him.
Yeah, just ask him. Dude, just be like, "Hey, you want to be on the
YRN.
podcast?" And then Ray will be like, "Oh, who's on it?" And then you'll be like, "Oh, it's me." And then this dude host it with me, and then he'll not want to be on it because
Exactly.
it's me.
The dreaded
He's like,
milk
"Ugh, I don't want to
boy.
be next to something so
man, you said it.
ugly."
The dreaded milkman.
Shut your
Milkman.
mouth.
Speaking of milk, I chew ice cream. And Tim hates it.
Oh, God,
Fuck up.
Glasses, I love you.
I was avoiding it. I was avoiding it.
I
'cause I
have-
didn't want to talk
Take
about
a
it.
bite
So
straight into a popsicle.
listeners, we have group chats for the podcast before we do the episode, just to like get stuff set up. And the the group chat is named what is it?
Chewing ice cream.
Chewing
ice
ice
cream.
cream.
Just chewing ice cream.
Well, if there's
Because-
bits in there,
We got into an argument in
We did.
Light's chat, Glasses and I, because Glasses is a fucking savage animal who just bites ice cream just off the cone.
It's just
"Ow."
fun.
Like, how? How
It's
is
just
that
fun.
fun? That just hurts.
So?
crunchy.
That's
What is
pain.
wrong
You
with
gotta
you?
bite it.
So, what do you mean? So,
Sometimes you just look at something and you're
My
like, I just want to
teeth
like bite it, and so I just do, and I'm like, fun.
Then bite something
No.
else.
Bite like a pencil or something. That's more
No,
constructive than
that
ice
doesn't
cream.
taste good. Why would I
No.
want
Ice
to bite
cream
a
is-
pencil? Biting ice cream tastes better.
Bite. Whoa, dude! You ever bit on a wooden pencil and you get that like, wood
It
taste?
hits
I love
different.
Oh, I
it,
like
dude.
that wood
No,
shit.
I-
It
Oh,
makes-
I'm
It
allergic to
slaps,
like
dude.
half that
If
shit.
that was an ice cream flavor, I'd eat it.
No,
Dude,
I have like a
let's corner the market on wood.
What?
Woodstock Market.
No, I have like a sensory thing with like
Woodstock
wood, including
Market?
like popsicle sticks.
Oh,
and
I
stuff,
hate that
when
too.
when I
hate
bite
that
on
too.
wood and like have them on my tongue and stuff, I get like this awful shiver up my
Ugh.
spine. So whenever I have to eat like an ice lolly on like a wooden thing, I always have to be careful eating it, otherwise I will just like melt down. Like
Oh, dude.
An
Take
ice
the popsicle
lolly.
part off and then
yeah,
put
ice
it in your
lolly.
mouth
Fuck
and
off.
chew it.
It's so
love
cute,
it.
isn't
It's
it?
so- I love it. Oh, let's go. Oi, mate, you want to go have a little ice lolly?
Okay, Sega.
We can go watch
Sega,
Corey on the
if-
telly after as we sip our tea.
Okay, so now Sega and glasses. What's up, Mads?
I was gonna say, imitate my accent. Not whatever.
Imitate,
my accent.
imitate your accent?
My
No,
accent.
that's not fun. I like going, oh, bump, bump, don't bump.
Yeah, that's
'Cause-
not
okay.
real.
Tuesday, innit? It's Tuesday, innit?
Are you stupid?
Calm down.
Calm down.
Yes, Mads. Yes, we are stupid. You should know this by now.
One brain
God.
cell.
There's 3 champs on the podcast. Oh, yeah, like 3 champs on the podcast right now. We have 1 brain cell, and there's a few that are live right now. We're all fucking trying to fire off with our smart brains. That's not gonna work.
No, you gotta pass it around.
Exactly.
You gotta take turns.
So
with
you've
it.
Yeah,
never, you know
sometimes-
those, you never had the little like cups of ice cream with like the white and
I
red swirl
loved
in it,
those.
with
I saw a
little
tweet
wooden
of that
stick.
Oh, those
recently.
slap.
Little,
Okay, so
it came with a little wooden
so-
stick, and then you just. But
well, the wood
and you-
the wood on
I-
that isn't bad though. It's not like a popsicle stick.
No, I actually had a
it's
like
the
a fancy,
same wood. What do you mean?
I actually had a fancy version of one of those recently, and as soon as I opened it and saw that little wooden stick inside, I was just like, "Fuck this!" and got a metal spoon.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
I
the
mean,
wooden stick's the best part.
It's not. It like it.
It's the more
legit
memorable
sen-
flavor.
No, it legit sends like
Tim's right.
awful shivers down my spine. Like,
I
Dude,
can't feel
I
the
hate
upper
it.
part of my cheeks now because I'm thinking about popsicle feeling.
Let's get banana popsicles.
We can get banana popsicles.
Fuck, let's do it. High five.
Hell yeah.
Matt, I want to. Like,
I have
visit you and
bananas.
then eat food.
you want to what?
Oh, they're
sorry?
keyed out
Why do you have
What
bananas
the
on
fuck?
your desk?
because I won't eat
Big
them if they're not on my
monkey.
desk.
Put banana
'Cause-
on desk.
Here, yeah, it's my big monkey energy.
Tim-
Here's my thought process on healthy food, because I will eat food regardless of what it is. So if I leave the bananas in the kitchen, just in a bowl,
Yeah.
I'll forget about them, and they'll
I
be
feel
black,
that.
and I'll just have to throw them
Then
away.
you can
And if I
stand
keep them on
on
my
it,
desk,
though.
I'll always have them in the corner of my eye and be like, I should eat a banana right now because that's healthy.
To be fair, bananas are the only
monkey.
fruit I can eat because of my teeth. I can't eat
Oh,
acidic.
love
banana,
banana.
hands
I love
down, best
bananas.
fruit,
Good.
hands down.
Best fruit comes in its own packaging.
Watermelon.
I don't like
If you remember the
watermelon.
clip from the
Watermelon-
clip comp,
watermelon's
I
Wow.
yelled at a
Glasses,
banana.
we're gonna
I had a
fight.
banana on my
I don't
desk
like
already.
Do
watermelon.
you like
No.
cantaloupe?
Tim,
Why?
your persona is officially Big Monkey.
Yeah, you're just big
Yeah.
monkey.
I've decided.
Okay, so I'm a poodle.
hmm
What? Yes.
That was okay. You questioned it, and then you remembered that was you that decided that.
I did that. I made his persona.
You question it every time I'm like, I'm a poodle, and then you're like, what? No, and then you're like, oh yeah, I made that up.
Yeah, well, you used to be a cat, but then your hair got all poofy, so I was like, you gotta be. A
Well, yeah,
poodle.
because I used to have short hair,
Yeah.
and you were like, cat boy.
We already agreed that if Sega were a cat, he'd be a main
Yeah.
coon, though.
Poofy.
Yeah, if I was a cat, I'd be
Can
Oh yeah.
can my persona be Big Monkey but
Absolutely.
also
Yeah.
wearing cat ears? Can my Big
Yeah.
Monkey be a cat boy?
A persona
You're-
can be whatever you want it to be.
Anything you want.
Okay,
with
great.
A persona.
Yeah.
E monkey.
I all right.
It'll be a monk cat. Monk cat.
I'm
Amend that.
gonna Sega. Edit a picture of King Kong with cat ears.
Perfect.
Go.
Wow. Woo,
Okay.
Put it on
beautiful.
Make it super
Wow.
Look at that. It's beautiful.
And
ooh.
then
Give it
this is
the sparkle edit.
this is gonna be actually Sega. Disregard those
Oh.
last orders. You're gonna full on
Ah.
animate.
you.
Big
Ooh.
Monkey, cat boy,
Wow.
60 frames
There
per
he
second
goes.
animation. He's gonna
Oh
be
my gosh.
swimming. the water is gonna be rushing up the
Why is he in the water?
individual bubbles.
Why?
Because
He's gonna
underwater is
drown.
harder to animate. That's why.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, Tim wants me to do these things, but I think this is going to be the time that I finally just censor a real penis and just flop it onto his head.
Well,
Fair enough.
Snack cam.
Smack it. Oh my god.
Fair enough. Fuck you, Tim. Yeah,
Who
I
the
said it.
hell do you
How
think you
dare
are,
you.
bro?
Tim,
The
fight,
nerve.
Fight, fight,
Kiss.
fight. Okay.
you're the nerve.
Kiss, kiss.
Tim, I'm sorry.
Not gonna kiss him back?
I accept
Oh
your
my god,
apology.
it's just like the movie Godzilla versus King Kong.
Yes.
I was like,
Yes.
yes.
But
Yes.
they didn't
You guys
kiss.
should get like matching kigurumis.
I'm really sad
I have a
that
Kigurumi behind
No,
me.
like lizard.
Oh
Lizard
my god.
monkey.
I don't
should
know what
totally
that
get a
is.
lizard one.
What's a what?
It's,
Like a
Kigurumi is
onesie.
a
Yeah.
big old onesie.
With, like,
I have a
tail
onesie
and
somewhere.
then-
I have a cow chop onesie. You guys remember
For
cow
Father's
chop?
Day?
yes, I
Yeah.
do.
What?
Remember when they made content?
Yeah, I have their onesie. It's just a big it's just the cow pattern with their logo. It's fucking
Perfect.
incredible.
Aw.
Tim, we should get you a big monkey
We should.
onesie.
I'd like
And then
that.
I'll get
Oh,
a
yeah.
big like dinosaur onesie, and then we'll be
Godzilla onesie would look so cool with
we'd
like
be
a tail.
we'll be Segzilla and
I
Tim
love
Kong.
it.
Aw.
Seeing as we're talking so much about it, it's probably a good idea to advertise some upcoming merch.
We should also advertise the. Wait, when is this coming out?
I don't know, but it's,
I ask myself.
I'll
Mid-April,
be
you said?
I'll be
This
vague about
podcast
it.
will
Just,
come out the end of
Question
April,
mark,
right?
I'll be vague about it
yeah.
just in case. But me and Light are currently in discussion with the rest of the champs to make some big monkey, big lizard
Eyes
themed
emoji.
merch. So
Eyes
Yup.
emoji.
yeah,
So-
keep an eye out for that.
Did you see my idea with it? Because
I loved your idea with it.
I love
It
my
was really
idea.
good.
I think I've only seen Light's ideas, so feel free to DM me about it.
okay,
Yeah,
we'll do.
yeah. But yeah,
Because I'll fuck it. I'll talk about this now. I won't talk about the incentives because those haven't been talked about yet.
No.
And I don't know when this is coming out. But I think
But-
this has already been announced. And I don't remember when this is coming out. But more news on this soon. Hey, the Humane Society thing. We're doing a big
Dog.
thing as the champs. It's gonna be great. That's happening
Dog.
this month.
We can
Fifth-
talk about incentives
Can we talk? Yeah, I
Can
mean, I
we?
guess because it's gonna
because
be
the Humane Society event is the 16th and
16th
17th.
and 17th. Yeah,
This
That's,
will
like,
probably
next
come
week
out.
already.
that's
I'm
next
like-
week.
Are you? Oh yeah.
That's next fucking week.
Are you planning on
This will
releasing
come
this
out
podcast
like on
now?
the 20 something.
Oh, pog.
Yeah, I'll release it the week after. Okay, so
Okay.
you've already seen the event.
Wow, I
Event's been
love that
great.
Okay.
event.
Hey.
Did you like that thing when that happened?
So-
wow, look at all
So
that.
I can't believe we
good.
made
Congrats,
$0,
guys. You did such a
dude.
good job. I was there in chat.
So I know that Mads knows about the big incentive that I think you and me are the
Uh-oh.
most nervous for.
Yeah.
Do I? Stares
well,
nervously.
I mean,
Maybe you don't. It's been pinned in
Maybe
the
we-
channel.
so, and he agreed to this already, so we're set in stone with this, unless we're not.
Mhm.
Ray
Ugh.
has agreed I don't know what the
Mhm.
incentive is, but Ray's agreed to play with me,
Oh my
Tim, and
God.
Shiz
Oh,
doing a
yeah,
Halo
fuck
3
yeah.
thing
Play Halo
Perfect.
3.
with like death
big-
incentives and fuck with
Oh my
each other
God.
incentives.
Big Dad himself gonna come play with the kids.
Dude, I
Nervous.
bet.
Nail
I bet.
this.
It'll be great though.
But
It'll
it's gonna be
great.
fun.
Ray's lovely.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a great time.
So,
Mhm.
hey, hopefully we hit that goal, and if we didn't,
Whoops.
I'm sad, but I'm also relieved.
Cut this out.
Cut this out.
Yeah, cut
Light,
this
edit
out.
this out.
No, just put the cliche sad music with the rain effect in black and white.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll just green screen
Depending on
like
the outcome.
I'll just pause this and then green screen myself walking in and just being like, we didn't do it, and then that'll be it. And I'll walk off screen and resume the podcast. Hi friends, this is Sega from the future. We did hit the big goals. We hit all of our original incentives for everything up to $5,000 raised from the Humane Society this past weekend. From when I'm editing this on Tuesday. I think this should be done by then, and then it'll come out probably. Flash the date it's coming out on screen, me. But we ended up raising a whole shit ton of money because of you guys, the community. So I just wanted to thank everybody. Take a little quick pause in your podcast to thank you for raising just over $6,000 for the Humane Society of the United States. Thank you very much, and we have lots of fun, cool incentives and streams that will be coming out of this, and lots of just you guys are just blow us away every single time with this kind of stuff. So thank you. Now back to the program.
It's crazy that we got that huge donation from that one person,
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
wow.
Shout out to insert name here.
Redacted.
Yeah.
Redacted.
Yeah.
No, but like that's exciting to think about in the future that might be a thing that we might be doing here
That is.
soon-ish.
Yep.
I'm
Tim,
gonna
we
be
get
so
to
happy
we get
for
to
you
talk
guys.
to Dad maybe.
I'm gonna clip this shit
should
out of
wear
that
that
if that
outfit,
happens.
Hey, Tim, also
Big monkey.
Big Monkey.
Big monkey.
Just think about Big Monkey.
Big monkey.
Dude, we were watching Thor Ragnarok last night,
Love
It was
Thor.
so good.
and there's a big wolf,
Oh,
and
Oh,
AJ
yeah.
is starting to get the big animal thing because
Big
AJ was
animals are
like,
great.
"Ooh, big wolf," and she almost started crying.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Dude, you understand? Big
You
animals
understand.
just
So
have
did
an
she-
emotional
understands.
toll on you, dude."
Did she start crying when the big wolf got yeeted?
She was very sad.
I'm excited for Blake to get through the rest of MCU because like you guys a while ago, but I mean like you guys passed into that part of the MCU where I start gaining interest in it, which is pretty much phase 2 and onward. So I'm excited to see how Blake loves it because fuck, Thor Ragnarok is so good.
Oh,
It's-
the Ragnarok
In my
is so good.
opinion,
Good
for some reason, all of the big gay space adventures are the best
They are.
MCU films, in my
Yep.
opinion. Like,
Yeah.
both Guardians films and Thor Ragnarok are, like, in my number one spot. They all
Thor Ragnarok
all
is
take it.
one of my
Yeah,
favorites.
they're so fun.
They are.
And then this gets into spoiler territory for what's it? It's Infinity War first, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
But like the whole focus on that I liked a lot about Infinity War with like Guardians and Thor all together is just such a good dynamic with like Thor's essentially like character arc of his whole character bringing him to where he was in Infinity War and everything. I love it. They mesh all together so well.
Thor hanging out with Rocket and Groot is like the best.
So
Yeah,
good.
It's like
great
the
chemistry.
Character interactions. It's just like
That's why
you don't expect it, but
Yeah.
I'm excited because the next Guardians film has Thor in it, doesn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's gonna be so
Yeah.
fun.
It's gonna be so
Should.
good.
It's gonna be
It's
real good.
it's gonna be I wonder what that movie's gonna be about, you know, because the first one was them like kind of forming and everything, and then the second one was the first one doesn't the first Guardians movie, is that the first time that we physically see an Infinity Stone? I don't remember.
No, so we see the Tesseract, which is the Space Stone, and like the first
Oh,
Avengers,
that's
and
right.
Thor and Captain America, and then we
Mhm.
see the
Yeah.
Ether, which is the Reality Stone, and Thor 2, and then
Mhm.
following that movie is Guardians, where we see the Power Stone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's
also
right. Okay.
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange was way after that though.
Oh, I don't know.
I thought.
Yeah, Doctor
It's been a while
Strange
since-
Okay, I
has
don't
the
know
Time
either.
Stone, and
Yeah.
then Loki's scepter also has an Infinity Stone in it, in the Avengers
Mhm.
and stuff.
I
Which
guess
is the
then
Mind
it's
Stone
more
that
just
is in
like
Vision's head.
physically knowing then I guess that it peel.
They mention what they are
Yeah.
early on.
I guess I just never really
Mhm.
paid super attention to Phase 1 then.
Thanos is in the first Avengers movie.
I do know, yeah, he is in the first Avengers movie.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, oh, they are setting this up
Yeah.
like
They
8
got this
years in
planned.
advance. Yeah, it's so cool.
All according
It's
to
so
Chicago.
cool. Yep. Very
And then what is it? What fucking movie did I Oh, I tried watching Justice League and the Snyder cut,
Yeah.
and
how
then
was
I
that?
was watching, Ragnarok with them the other night,
Mhm.
and watching the fight sequences in that movie versus the fighting sequences in the other one, in Justice League, it just made me realize what I don't like about Justice League, and
Yep.
just a lot of that stuff is that everybody feels like they're made of jelly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just the CGI. It's
It-
like everything's just
Nothing
not
feels
great.
like real or impactful. It's just like
Nope.
it's all just like, bleh.
like there's no weight to it.
Yeah.
They're just
The
all
thing about
floaty.
the MCU is that they've been building this up, and like you really care about the characters that they're making. And
Exactly.
the thing about the Justice League movie is that there was like 2 movies before that. There was
Yeah.
Man of
Yep.
Steel and Batman v Superman,
Yep.
and then Justice League with 4 more characters that came out of nowhere. And it's just
Yeah.
like
Then Aquaman.
like I don't necessarily care about any of these characters.
Exactly. And there's
Also,
no character arc or anything about them too.
yeah, can we make this section of the Justice League talk 4:3 ratio? Thank you, Sega.
Fuck you.
Thank
Oh
you.
my god. Dude, that pissed me off so much. I loaded up Justice League and I almost stopped watching it because I saw this movie is in 4:3 to preserve the original image of the director. And I was like, fuck off, Zack Snyder.
Like,
Eat a
why?
dick, dude. What pretentious
4:3.
what pretentious smoothie did you have in the morning to
It's
fucking
so
come out with this
stupid.
fucking 4:3 stupid shit?
Ugh.
It like legit like fucking like it's a modern day action movie. Why are you fucking looking at it through a fucking
Yeah,
like
it's
little
not
ti-
the
Oh, let me-
lighthouse.
let me put my tiny
You
little
know?
glasses on and look at this on my CRT. Fuck you. Suck a dick, bro. I
Watch this
fucking
on my
hate people
Game
that are
Boy.
like that. The lighthouse though, that movie works for
Yeah.
that because it's made to be like that old style and it works for the movie. It adds to
Mhm.
it. But you know what? It detracts from it because I'm having to fucking look at Justice League at a fucking box and I'm like, they're like, oh, Batman punched somebody and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't see because we're 50 feet fucking back. I hate it.
Sega's
I hate it
Did
so
you-
much.
Did you ever
It's
see
heated.
Hateful Eight, the Quentin Tarantino movie? Hateful Eight.
It's- I see what? Oh, Hateful Eight was great.
That movie is filmed in 80
Hateful
millimeter film,
Eight.
and it's so widescreen. It's like
It is.
it's like this.
Wow.
it's just like all black bars.
I fucking hate it, but it's still a good movie.
I
See, that's
I
the
actually
thing.
really liked that.
I love Hateful Eight. I
Great
didn't necessarily like the filming style, but it was still widescreen, so like it's fine.
Mhm.
I just fucking Zack Snyder's such a pretentious
Like,
little fucking.
It looks like
Yep.
Hateful Eight looks like the when you take like the long photo with your iPhone. What's that called?
Panorama.
Panoramic. It's like when you do like a panoramic shot with your iPhone. That's what Hateful Eight looks like. Like
Yeah.
it's that like long. Anyways, I digress.
It's just if you film something in 4:3, you're a cunt. I hate you.
Incredibles. The beginning of Incredibles started in 4:3.
Yeah, but that makes sense because it's an old time.
I know. Well, yeah, it's good though.
I'm gonna kick you through a third story window.
Fight, fight, fight. Kiss, kiss, kiss.
Can I talk about
Oh,
WandaVision?
She's fucking gross.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
let's talk about
WandaVision.
WandaVision. I'm ready. I'm ready.
WandaVision has
gonna binge that
4:3
soon.
aspect ratio.
That
But
makes
that-
sense.
that makes
When
sense,
it
though.
needs to.
Exactly.
It constantly changes
Mhm.
aspect ratio in the show,
Mhm.
and I'm like, I fucking love this detail. That
That
show
makes
was
sense.
perfect.
That adds
That show was
detail.
so good.
That's world building, dude. I
It
love
is.
that
It
shit.
is world
But when-
building.
Never mind.
You know what
I've
another
already-
movie that changes aspect
go
ratio a
again.
lot is fucking Interstellar, but it does it so perfectly.
It does it very well.
Mhm.
Interstellar
Interstellar's
is
amazing.
16:9,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 16.
And then it
Yeah.
cuts to full screen for
Mhm.
IMAX
Mhm.
shots
Oh,
because that movie was made for an IMAX theater, and that
Oh.
movie is
The
so
mix.
fucking gorgeous.
yep.
The mix between 16:9 and IMAX in that movie is just it was like kind of the first kind of real experimentation that they did with a lot of those IMAX cameras and everything
Mhm.
in making something of that like high production, and that wasn't just strictly filmed on IMAX cameras and then scaled down for a certain thing to
Chris
fit the
Nolan, dude,
resolution.
he's killing it. I didn't
I
see
love
Tenet,
Interstellar.
dude. I want to see Tenet so bad.
Tenet
With
looks
the
really
fucking Pandy happened, I fucking never got to see it, but sure I could fucking watch it somewhere online, right? Is it on a streaming
Probably.
service?
good. Probably.
Probably get it on Amazon or something. I should just watch
Yeah.
it. But I wanted to
Let's
watch
watch
it in
it.
a theater because I like Chris Nolan and I want to see his movies in theaters. But fucking Pandy,
Yeah, dude.
you
They
know?
fucking let the pandas out, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, Pandy. I was like, who's Pandy?
You don't know
I'm so glad
the
Snowy's
Pandy,
here.
the little Pandy Wandy that happened in 2020. You know?
It's still happening.
Yeah,
Okay.
still happening.
Cool.
Speaking of, I got my first shot.
Oh,
By the time this comes out, I've
congratulations.
already got my second one, dude. I got
Yay.
This
I got my
boy's getting
5G
tomorrow.
service. My Wi-Fi is through the roof. I'm suddenly praising Jeff Bezos.
Dude,
Can't
I
wait for
can't
my
wait to
horns
I
to
can't wait
start
to get my
growing.
chip in so that my streams will be higher quality.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Anyways, this
Sure.
video is now blocked everywhere because YouTube probably
Yeah.
removed it.
Yep.
A movie that I heard a lot about and I still haven't managed to see is Train to Busan. I really want to watch
Oh,
it.
that movie's
Oh.
so
He's good.
fucking good,
Yes.
I
dude.
know.
so
I want
good.
to watch it so bad because
That is a banger.
I don't know why I do it to myself because I'm a big wimpy wuss, but I am terrified of them. But I love zombie films, and I don't know why. I love zombie like apocalyptic media where, you know,
Train to Busan does it so well.
I know that's why I want to watch it so bad.
It's not like the American kind of zombie films where it's like super. I feel like it's not super gory like body horror kind of shit. It's very much just like the fear of a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
I
like
like-
It's-
I mean,
condensed and like the setting.
One of the most interesting zombie films I've watched was on Netflix. It was a French film called La Femme, I think, or something like that. It was like, it translated, it was just like The Hunger or something. But it was weird. It was just like these like idyllic French people living their lives in like a country environment. Like occasionally just like a zombie would come along and just chop someone. And then like the zombies were doing this weird like ritualistic shit in like the fields where like they were taking objects that reminded them of their past lives, like obviously somehow, like through
Yeah.
the infection or whatever that had happened to them. And they were just stacking stuff in big mounds in the middle of these fields and just staring at them, like
Weird.
surrounding them in like this like ritualistic like
Wow.
cult state where they were just staring. And it was fascinating because there wasn't a lot of dialogue in the movie either. It was really artsy. It was weird. Like
Oh.
it's like an experience where you just have to watch it because like the feeling it gave me inside was very much like, what the fuck?
You know how to upset the zombie fans,
How?
like the diehard zombie fans, is saying The Last of Us enemies are zombies. It's like
They are
you say
zombies.
that and they're like, you know,
They are zombies. Like I'm a huge
They
like,
are.
Last of Us fan. They are zombies.
they're like
The-
they're infected or something. I don't know. Their arguments
Yeah,
are like
the-
stupid. I'm like,
the-
nah, they're zombies.
They're zombies.
the quote unquote infected is just a different like subgenre of zombie fiction. Like,
Actually,
they're
I think-
zombies.
I think in Last of Us, it's like a spore or something.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
based on a real
Spores.
fungus.
Yeah,
a real
called-
It
fungus.
is, dude. That
Yeah,
is a real thing, and it's horrifying.
It's so fascinating.
It's like they do
Yeah.
it to ants, right?
yeah, they
Yeah,
do
it's
say
the-
Yeah.
Like spore
the-
infected ants.
It's the
Yep.
cordyceps mushroom. It basically zombifies ants, makes them
Mhm.
climb up the nearest tall object they can find,
Woo!
and then makes them sit there and clamp their jaw down on whatever they're stood on, so that the
Yep.
spore can then flower and spread to the rest of the
Yep.
colony.
Ugh.
There's two wasps that do very similar things.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's a wasp that will there I don't remember the name of it, but it specifically goes after like certain like big beetles and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And it will literally it'll sting it and paralyze it. It won't kill it.
Nope.
And then it'll impregnate it
Yep.
essentially with its like eggs, and then it lets it live its life, and then the eggs will then hatch and then eat the inside of the insect.
Yeah.
Oh.
And everything. And then there's also another one that does this, which I know about this one. It's called a tarantula hawk. It does the
Yeah.
exact same thing,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
just
yeah.
with tarantulas, and just lets it eat their insides. But
That's
this
so
one fucks with the brain of the tarantula more,
Yeah.
where it makes it more like it has to eat and gorge and all that stuff, so that it has all this nutrients for
Mhm.
the new wasp. That fucking I hate them. It's so
Ugh.
creepy.
Ugh.
Nature is
kinda
the
wanna have a
scary-
zombie
Nature's
apocalypse.
so cool.
Nature
I
is
love
nature.
Yeah.
Nature's
Love it.
fucking horrifying, but it's
Mhm.
It
awesome.
is.
There is,
I have
no,
two
there
nature
is
up here.
nothing that we can come up with that is scarier than just what is already around us.
Honest to God, literally.
Yeah, well, I
Dude.
guess that's where a lot of like inspiration for like these zombie movies just come from. It's just like you just look around and like, yeah, this could happen in the future probably.
Well, I mean, it's the same thing with like a lot of Junji Ito's horror.
Yeah.
It's a lot of just like realistic kind of
Shut
shit that he pulls from,
Tell
and
me
just kind of goes
tell
like,
me what's real about some people getting hypnotically attracted to some holes in the side of a hill.
Ugh.
that happens. People
Steven
people
Universe.
get shut the fuck
Oh, is that
up.
the Enigma? What is it? Enigma
Snowy,
Amagari Fault or
Snowy,
something?
that's what Steven Universe based it on.
Oh really? Oh
Yes. That's where the inspiration came
That's
from.
weird.
Yeah, it came from Junji
Huh.
Ito.
The kindergarten.
Is that the Enigma of Amagari Fault thing? Is that what you
Yes,
just
it is, Tim.
referenced?
Yeah.
I read that and I was like, that's really fascinating.
Mm.
I
Comic with Mario.
It was so
I
like
love
creepy. I loved it.
Uzumaki. Uzumaki's my favorite like Junji Ito thing. It's so good.
I'm slowly becoming a weeb.
I'm proud of you.
You're watching Death
Okay.
Note. You've watched. Death Note.
I'm watching Death Note and I'm gonna watch more because Death Note is
Death
fucking
Note's so good.
fantastic.
Death
I'm not
Note.
done with it, so
My high school
no
beloved.
spoilers, please. But
What are you gonna watch
I'm
after
loving
Death Note?
after Death Note, I was thinking of watching the Studio Ghibli movies.
Oh
Nice.
yes.
I'm doing
And-
that right now. I'm like
And
rewatching
then,
all of them.
Those movies.
I think Light told me to watch Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh my
What?
god!
Yeah.
Please watch Full Metal Alchemist. Please.
I am
Brotherhood's good.
literally
We need
about
to watch
like,
Brotherhood.
I nearly just clawed at my mic. Watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I am begging you.
I'm begging you. Please, please.
So
What should I watch
feel like
first?
I feel like
Full
I'm the
Metal
only
Alchemist
one on this.
Brotherhood is closest to the
Brotherhood,
manga.
Brotherhood.
It's
Please,
so
please,
good.
please, please,
Okay.
please.
I feel like I'm the only one on this side of the spectrum. Brotherhood's good. It's the superior one, and I love it. It's close to the manga and all that good stuff. I really like 2003 though.
That's
It's-
okay.
It's also very good.
That's fair.
I
It has a
never
very
watched
good
2003
spin
all the
on
way
it.
through, I'll admit.
Yeah, me
I didn't watch
neither.
it through either, so I
The
couldn't.
ending is so weird and I love it. I just love how weird the ending is.
Mhm.
But like purely just watch Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, just
watch
watch
Brotherhood for
Brotherhood.
like the authentic experience.
And then bring us back on so that we can talk about it.
yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
I can't
Absolutely.
wait to have my fucking like my monthly anime talk with Tim now. It's gonna be great.
Perfect.
Can just
I'm,
recommend you shows and shit.
I think I'm on episode like 21 of Death Note.
Oh, nice.
I'm like
you're-
halfway
you're
through.
getting close.
You
yeah.
are.
Mm-hmm.
I could already tell the first season is significantly better. So I'm like
Yeah.
second season, I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, just be that
Yeah,
It-
way.
it's
like-
worth it.
Like I
It's worth it.
love Death Note to pieces, but if I ever like rewatch it, I think I only ever really watch maybe like a bit of the first season, and then I get bored and move on because I know what happens in the second season, and
Yep.
it's
Yeah.
just not as good. But
No.
I still hold the whole thing dearly in my heart, and it's worth
Oh,
that first
God, me
initial watch
too.
through.
actually, there's a thing that just happened. I'm like, oh, we're getting back into it. But
Yeah, there's a part where it kind of goes and shifts.
it
yeah.
was like, woo, and then it like steadied and like kind of, and then
Yeah,
now
like-
it's kind of going back up.
Mhm.
But
I
Exactly.
think I know what part you're at.
I was like, spoilers for Death Note.
Yeah.
Yeah, big blaring spoiler warning again.
My-
Beep,
Wee-wee.
beep,
Yeah.
beep,
Hey,
beep.
spoilers
I-
for like a fucking 80 billion year old anime.
So
Not like 2000.
I was fucking so in like from the get go.
Mm.
And I was like, I was blasting through the show, and then at the part where Light is in solitary confinement
Mhm.
and says, "Get rid of it," and the Death Note is gone, and he loses his memory.
Mhm.
That's where it starts to like go downhill for me, at least.
To me, that bit is really interesting because it shows
Mhm.
what Light could have been, and it's tragic.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Because
Yeah.
it's like he could have been a very, very successful detective, and he could
Mhm.
have followed in his dad's footsteps, and he could have theoretically met Elle, you know, through that line of work, and you know, been an equal with Elle.
Mhm.
But because of this unfortunate circumstance and his own egotistical worldviews, he becomes a monster instead. And that's why I like that part in the story, because it like
Yeah.
it makes my chest hurt with what he could have been.
Yep.
hmm
That I'm the same. I love that point and when they show that and everything, and then
Because
it's
it's like
just, ugh.
because as well it
So good.
shows that Light really truly, like, no matter how much like psychological bullshit they like dance around each other with, if Light had gone down that path, he truly could have been Elle's first and only friend, because they are only equal to each other,
Yep.
and it breaks my fucking heart.
Ugh.
And then he became a streamer. It was really weird.
Good one.
And then became friends
Yeah,
with him.
welcome to
Because my
Li-
dad now.
Yeah, welcome to Light's namesake.
Literally.
Yeah.
Welcome to my life. Hey, Simple Plan, if you're listening, please come on the podcast.
Oh,
Simple
I
Plan.
loved
my
Simple
God.
Plan when I was younger.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if that
Anyways.
changes your opinion on that part that you're at, Tim, but that's my opinion.
No,
at
it's not that I
least.
don't like it, because I really do. But
Yeah.
I could tell the tone of the show changes a little bit there. And I'm
It
like,
does. It does.
yeah.
Hey, I know
'Cause
nobody
I'm
in the
still
podcast
very
here-
invested. Trust me, I'm still very excited to watch it.
Mhm.
I know nobody in the podcast here gives a shit, but I know that me and Snowy give a shit, and maybe
What?
some of the listeners do. Fucking part 6 of JoJo got confirmed after it's been off the air for 3 years or
Oh
so.
yeah, I
so-
heard about
I'm
that.
like
That's
a-
the
Yeah.
first time.
Yeah, I'm like a fringe fan of JoJo. Like I know some of the
Mhm.
memes, and I think the music is really fucking cool.
I just know the
so I am
names.
I'm excited for you guys to have it.
Exactly.
Plus, it's the female JoJo lead now, isn't it? So that's really
Yes.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen so much fan art
Jolene.
of her.
Mm.
Jolene is
She's
such a
cool.
badass. I cannot wait to cry during this part because I feel like
Jolene.
part 6 and part 7 are like my favorite parts. Part 7 is a masterwork entirely. It's such a fucking amazing story. Jesus is in it. It's fucking awesome.
Aw,
Jesus is
he has
canonically the
risen.
first stand user.
Oh my god,
it's-
Jesus is the first JoJo, isn't
Yeah, Jesus is the first JoJo technically.
Joseph.
Yeah,
he? Because
Joseph.
Jesus is. Oh god. Oh my god.
yeah, he's canonically the first JoJo.
Oh
It's
my
fucking great. There's
God.
like a whole thing. It's fucking part 7's so great, and I can't wait to see that animated. But part 6 is going to be equally as fantastic. They get into so much fuck shit with it, and it's
That
so good.
I'm
Not
sorry.
to
You're talking, but I'm still reeling over Jesus is the first JoJo.
Oh yeah, no, that dude. When I read that, and then I started looking at all the theories and stuff, and they're like, canonically, Jesus is the first JoJo. That's on the JoJo wiki.
So, not to deviate, but kind of similar.
Mhm.
So it's like going back and like rewriting history a little bit in the anime. So I don't know if you've seen Transformers 4, but the Transformers have always been on Earth,
Yeah.
like
Uh-huh.
since the beginning of time.
Mhm.
And you know what killed Hitler? Not himself.
No,
His watch
no.
did.
His watch.
His watch killed him. It was an Autobot the whole
It was
time.
an auto-
Oh my fucking god.
Dude, you sit here and tell me that the Michael Bay Transformers movies are bad, bro. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. These are great movies.
God,
These are
that
great
fucking part
movies.
was so. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Dude,
Uh,
it's so good. So
Oh.
good.
Hey, so we'll move into K-pop here and do all that.
Yeah, let's get to the
Pop.
topic that we bought glasses on for.
But I do want to say this real quick. It's not going to be an incentive for the upcoming event, but either Tim or myself, if we ever do something that has an incentive or something like that, it's going to be we're going to do a thing to have an incentive to do a live podcast through Discord. So Discord announced a new thing where you can do like stages or whatever, and essentially whoever's on the podcast would be the people that can speak and share video and stuff, and then everyone else can just kind of join and be there and listen. So people seem to be expressing interest for it, so
Ooh.
eventually at some point there'll be an incentive for it, and we'll do a live podcast.
Ooh,
and
that'll be
you
so fun.
And you, the viewers, can be there and listen in live, and then we'll put it on YouTube, and then you can watch it
Yay.
Yeah.
with all my silly edits. It'll be cool.
Yay.
If they're live with us, will they be able to have like a live chat and we'll be able to talk to them, or is that not a thing?
I think there's a way we can set that up.
Yeah, we could do that.
That'd be
Yeah.
so cool.
Because yeah, I think it'd be really cool to just have like that viewer interaction. So
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Anyway,
So
K-pop.
glasses got me into K-pop, and I
Excellent.
am in love with a group called ATEEZ, and I
ATEEZ.
just or ATEEZ, sorry.
It's okay, don't worry.
And they're pirate boys, and I love
I
it.
don't understand how they're pirate boys.
They're
They-
pirate
They're
boys.
pirate
They
boys.
don't look like pirates. They have energy like
Show me.
pirates.
They're-
Never.
What?
Okay, so ATEEZ, first of all, they came out, their debut song is called Pirate King. So one, pirate
Okay.
energy. Already to begin with. Their songs and how they dance and stuff is just very, I don't know why, but they're just
Yar.
pirates. That's just, it's very like a big
Okay.
adventurous journey through their songs, with their movements and their dance,
Aw.
and they're just pirates. That's just it.
I
They're
love
just
them.
pirate men.
I love them
I'm
so
curious.
fucking.
Yar.
Yar
now.
har fiddle dee dee, being a pirate is alright to be.
There
What you
was
want
a
is pirate is
tweet.
free.
There was a tweet recently that I saw, and it's when like normies interact with like K-pop people, and somebody was talking about like pirates, for example, and then they made a tweet about pirates, like, oh, pirates are cool or whatever, and then underneath in there they replied to themselves and they're like, who the fuck is ATs? And then they replied to themselves again and they're like, oh yeah, they got pirate energy, I understand.
They do. It's just they're so good.
I just love K-pop
They're
in
good.
general. I just love K-pop in general.
I don't remember what group originally got me like kind of listening more. I think it was Pentagon is who I started listening to at first.
Pentagon.
Is it Pentagon that does Home Run?
No, 17 does Home Run. 17 are my
17.
babies.
I love Home Run.
My babies.
Home Run I think is probably like my vibe right now. That
my
song comes on and I'm
babies.
just like, yeah.
My babies, I'm lying down in my bed. I'm just like, So 17 was actually like my last concert that I saw before the pandemic, which happened in 2020. Out of like all things. So it's like, it's weird to think that I traveled in 2020 and I always keep bringing
Kind
that
of
up.
the same.
So it's like, yeah. But yeah, I saw them live and I bawled my fucking eyes out because just seeing them live is just like, oh my God, like they're there. Holy shit. The fun thing was that we got to be like
shit.
in soundcheck as well too, because obviously if I'm gonna see my kids, I'm gonna spend a lot of money on my kids. So we got to go to soundcheck and everything, and they were just like the same people that like I see in their videos and I see like in their music videos, and it's just them there, and it's like, oh my God, you're just like the exact same, and they're just having a good time. They love seeing their fans, and I'm just gonna get emotional over my children. But yes, I love those. I love those boys so much. And it's
awesome.
I've only been into like K-pop since like 2018, so my 3-year anniversary, I guess, is like this year, getting into K-pop, and I got into K-pop because of Jamie, my lovely bestie, who definitely loves K-pop a lot more than I do. Well, I'm like a casual fan. Jamie's like very like into it and everything. But yeah, 2018. So if you have any K-pop questions, fire them at me and I'll answer them.
Yeah, what's the next concert you want to go to after the pandy's over?
Literally
Using the
any
terms
concert,
now.
because the thing about K-pop concerts is I've been to a few like concerts before from like different groups and whatnot, and you know, like you have a good time, you vibe. K-pop concerts are like entirely like a huge different vibe. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's just the weirdest vibe. So probably like anyone that comes into like my town, I would go see in a heartbeat.
And see, like whenever I hang with y'all and we're listening and stuff, the way that y'all feel about K-pop is the way that I feel about a lot of the J-rock that I listen to.
Yeah.
Because there's a band right now, well, for like the past 2 years, that I have been absolutely obsessed with. Fucking Blue and Count. Oh my God. And Kanabun. They're
I'm
They make
obsessed with
such
the
good
Mongolian
music.
band.
Hell
You are.
yeah.
Dude, they're called the Who, the HU, not WHO.
Yeah.
And it's a Mongolian throat metal band.
Oh,
Like,
They're fucking
they do like
awesome.
throat singing,
Whoa.
That
That's
sounds
sick.
really out there.
but it's
really
like
cool.
metal and it's fucking rad.
That's
They're
so
really good.
sick.
And they did a song with Papa Roach, and it's like so incredible.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I showed them to my mom, and my mom loves it too.
I'm
It's
trying to broaden and listen to more.
yeah, same.
I know that I think like my first exposure to Korean music was oh my God, what's the name of their group? I can't remember the name of the group right now. But they're like more kind of like they're very surfer vibe, and I fuck with it. Like it's so good. They're not like a K-pop group. They're more like a K-rock group. And they do like surfer kind of music. It's really really good.
That's lit.
They're awesome. All of their albums are just so good. They're so good.
I don't know what it is, but I like no matter how many like really cool songs I see, I've never been able to get into like K-pop and stuff. But the closest I've come is that I went through a huge Vocaloid phase.
Vocalist. I went through that too.
Yeah, it's like the closest I've come to like standing like K-pop people is just like them but virtual.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I didn't think
Yeah.
I'd like get into K-pop. Like I enjoyed it. When Jamie used to stream, she would play like K-pop music as well too. So it's like, oh, this is really like fun and nice to vibe to. And then I got into 17 first, which is why they're my alt group. is what you call it in the K-pop community. Your alt group is like your ultimate group. So if you hear me referring it to alt group, that's why. So
okay.
17 are like my babies because
Yeah.
obviously I first got into them, and they were the first group that I remembered all their names. I can recognize all their faces and stuff. But the reason why I got into them is because their choreography, I'm like, oh my god, like look at
They have
these
some
men
pretty fucking
dance.
awesome
Holy
choreography.
shit, look at them go. And then like you hear their vocals and it's like, oh my god, these guys can like really sing. And I found out that they write their own music, they do their own choreography, and it's like, holy shit, they're like a self-made group. And I was just like so like admired by that. I'm like, oh my god, they put all this work into like their stuff. That's so amazing. And then you just go down the K-pop hole. I have so many groups that I listen to.
I definitely pick and choose a lot when y'all like, you know, do the go through stuff. Like I'll be like, I like this group, I like this song, and you know, I'll pick and choose and throw them up on my playlist. I know that I think once. I think one night I went from having I think like 2,300 songs on my playlist, and then it jumped up to 2,600 of just adding just K-pop stuff. I think that was I think that was when I fell in love with my Pirate Boys.
My K-pop like list, I'm pretty sure I'm just pulling it up on Spotify right now. My K-pop list, where is it? It's at like, okay, it's 500 and something songs. It's like 31 hours and 46 minutes of just K-pop songs.
Hell yeah.
There's just so many to choose from, and I think that's what I like about K-pop as well too. It's like it's pop music, but there's so many different genres that you can go through. It's like, oh, do you want a song that's about like these women who are just like in this gay witch cult? Sure, here's some for you. Do you want a song about you feeling sad and like, don't worry, I'll come and like give you a hug? We have that for you. There's ballads, there's raps, like there's something for like everybody in K-pop. And like you don't have to be like a super obsessed fan like I can be sometimes, but you just enjoy the music and it's really fun.
Yeah.
Also,
I
the men
feel
and
like
women are so pretty. Oh,
dude,
oh.
I have to like, okay, every time that we're, because as anybody in the community knows, I like pretty anything. So like every time that like, you know, I don't really hold back with like a lot of the dudes whenever we're watching or stuff. I have to be like, okay, I can't be super just hetero with like seeing like any of these really pretty women, because every time I'm just like, cave my ribs in, please.
Me.
God, they're all so pretty. I hate it.
They all are. It's just like, and then like you see them without makeup on sometimes too, and you're just like, how are you this pretty even without this makeup on? Like, what?
It's fucking, it's unfair, bro.
It is. I love them though.
I want to be that pretty one day. That's my goal. I want to be that pretty.
Dude, I
Same.
love
K-pop.
big
I mean,
fan.
did
gonna
you
make
see
me a
that?
K-pop?
Did you see you in that maid dress?
Man.
Raise his eyebrows.
I still got to
You
do
should've
that
worn it
cooking
for the
stream
podcast.
eventually. Fuck you. That thing is so hard to get into. It takes me so long.
Okay.
How long does it take to get off?
Cooking stream.
How long does
That's
it
a
take
joke
to
I
get
wanted
off?
to make too.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
Tim, if I don't wear the booty shorts under it, you just
I'm sorry, glasses and Mads.
It's fine.
I was
don't
about to make
worry.
the same joke. I'm good.
I'm fine. Don't worry.
look.
Okay.
There's just a lot of unspoken sexual tension between me and Tim. So
It's not
Yeah.
unspoken. What do you mean unspoken?
What do you mean unspoken? There's me like a little while ago going fight, 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 kiss, kiss, kiss. Like,
Dude.
Yeah, the tension is quite obvious with how often on every single episode of the podcast you're at each other's throats.
and I'm like, yes, what good fan fiction fuel.
Oh,
Dude,
please.
the day that a fanfic comes out about me
I
and
need-
Tim,
I'm not
I
writing
need
it.
it.
I'm not writing
I
it.
need it. I need it in my life.
That's how you know you've made it, but I will not be reading it.
oh, I'll read it. We'll read it on the podcast.
50
Oh.
bucks, I'll write one for you.
That's an open
AO3
invitation
baby.
from anyone watching this.
Yeah.
Right, fanfic. We will read it.
That's only about me and Tim. Don't involve anybody else.
Yeah,
Just
please.
me and Tim.
50
Please.
bucks and I'll write it.
$50. All right. What's your PayPal? Just kidding. I am just kidding.
Please don't.
I'm not.
I'll send my PayPal later.
And also, if you don't mind, live on the podcast here, and don't worry, I'll cut it out. You want to just read your social security, the numbers on your credit card?
Yeah, of course. Give me one
All that good
second.
stuff.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3.
Joke's on you, Britain doesn't have social security numbers.
Okay, what's your
Oh,
health
I
card
thought
number,
about
whatever
that.
the fuck y'all got?
It's called a
One,
national
two,
insurance number because we
What's
have
your
national
health card
insurance.
number?
What's your
Oi,
national insurance
lads.
number?
Mads, you mind telling me to be a good chap and telling me what your national insurance number is?
Fuck off.
I represent the Queen of Stinkland. I need your card number.
So we can go watch Corey later on the telly.
Jesus Christ.
I needed to transfer you 50,000 quid
Quid
from the Queen.
from the Queen.
Shut.
I'm a British MP. I don't know what that means.
Member of Parliament.
Mommy. person.
Oh.
Oh.
What'd you just say?
What?
Did you say mommy? What?
No.
What'd you say?
Snowy.
Mommy person.
Mommy person? I'm a British mommy person.
Yes, I am mommy person.
Am I wrong?
Yes, very.
No, I don't think you are. I
I
agree
really
with you,
don't think
Snowy.
you are. I agree with you.
Yes, it stands for Member of Parliament.
Perfect.
Oh, that makes
Mommy
more
of
sense.
Parliament.
Well, I
Stop.
think England needs to rewrite their rules. That's definitely mommy person. Anyways,
Oh my god.
Mads, can you do your best American accent for us and just make fun
No,
of
I
us?
cannot.
I'm not American. The fuck you mean? Won't make fun of me.
Well, don't
Well,
make fun
no,
of
because
glasses.
yeah,
can make
because
fun of-
Canada's fine. We don't need to make fun of Canada.
No, you can make fun of Canada. It's fine.
Like, Canada's like,
I was
Honestly,
gonna say, can you do a
unless
Canadian
I'm,
accent? Can you do a
Yeah.
Canadian
Yeah,
accent?
unless I'm
Hey, I
concentrating
go
very
to
hard,
Canada. I get
glasses,
maple syrup, eh?
Wow.
You know, right on the mooses.
Wow.
Unless I'm concentrating very hard, glasses, your accent is not that different to American, but
It's really
shiz
not.
yeah, shiz is really obvious to me.
Shiz
Oh,
is
yeah, you
really
can
Yeah,
tell
it's
which
just
is-
very obvious.
she's just like, I'm she's a grangy.
He says sorry.
He does say
Sorry.
sorry.
It's because
I've seen bigger moose turds in Rick Moranis'
Sorry.
backyard, ya hosers.
It's because he's in a different province. That was actually pretty good. He's in a different province than me, so.
Oh,
Yeah, he lives in,
Canada's, like big or something.
What?
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 You can't what me back. I didn't hear you.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
we
lives in
didn't
like
hear you.
Saskatchewan or something, right?
He does not live in
Oh.
Saskatchewan.
What'd you say?
Oh, I
Saskatoon.
just said
He
Canada's
does not live in
big,
Saskatoon.
right?
That's not even a province.
No, Canada's
Snowy.
like that small.
Canada's fucking huge.
Everyone, for some reason in my head canon, everyone from Canada is from Saskatchewan. So that's
What
just,
the
that's
fuck?
What
just-
the
No,
fuck is
nothing's in
Saskatchewan?
Saskatchewan.
I said
Yeah,
this. in-
everyone
in
is
Mad's
to
stream.
me.
No!
You're
If
either
anything,
from-
you're in Saskatchewan.
I'm
Glasses.
not.
You're either from BC, which is Big Cox, Canada,
Mhm.
or you're from Quebec.
No.
Yes.
Quebec.
No.
The only place I know
Those
in
are the
Canada
only
is
two
Quebec.
places.
And is Montreal in Canada?
Montreal is
Mont-
in Canada. Yes.
Okay.
Montreal
Yes.
doesn't exist.
Montreal is
Quebec
in
and Big
Canada.
Cox.
No, it's in
Nah.
Quebec.
Nah,
Montreal
nah.
was in Blades of Glory
It was.
with Will Ferrell. You know.
And that's how
Good
you know
movie.
it's a made up place. It's in a movie.
Anyways,
Exactly.
I'm from Ontario, the other province that's there.
Oh, that's.
Oh,
Okay,
I've been to
that's-
Ontario. Is that the
that's-
one above Oregon?
I fucking don't know.
That's,
I mean,
that's
Washington,
the
not
American
Oregon.
map.
that's the made up place that
Oh,
Will
no, that's
Sasso's
Toronto.
from.
Yeah, that has Toronto.
Okay, now we have 4 places.
Oh, Toronto, I know that one.
Yeah, Toronto.
Toronto.
Stupid.
Toronto. It has the CN Tower. Drake lives there, and I
Toronto.
point that out every time somebody comes. I'm like, yeah, Drake lives up there.
So Toronto's
lives
on
there?
the west coast.
It's near Quebec.
I have to sneeze.
Never. No, it's near the East Coast.
Where the hell did I go? I went to Canada once for like lunch, and I was in some major
What?
city.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just pull up a map of Canada. Give me a second.
It's right. It's right above.
Can you put up a
Canada.
map of
Go
Canada?
up I-5 in California and just go up the
You
west
probably
coast of
went to
I-5.
BC.
Yeah, you probably went to Big Cox.
I
Yeah,
think it
you
was like
probably-
Ontario or something, right? Or Toronto or something. One of those.
Where Where the fuck are we? This is like GeoGuessr.
Okay.
Where the fuck are we?
I feel like I've said this story before, but I did go to Canada once in my life, and it
here's
was
a
for
map of
lunch.
Canada.
Oh, Vancouver! I was in Vancouver.
Oh my fucking god. That's not even like near Toronto. You're fucking all the way over there.
Oh, New
Yeah,
Brunswick.
so I
I
told you I
gotta
was on
take
the
a
West
plane
Coast.
to get to British
I took
Columbia.
I went up
Oh.
I-5, and I was in Vancouver. I got poutine for lunch, and I fucking went back.
Dude, poutine's great. You should have beaver tails as well too. Beaver tails are fantastic.
All right,
What
time
the
to go
fuck?
fucking drive back up.
Try that.
New Brunswick and Nova Scotia are in Canada?
Yeah.
Nova
I
Scotia
thought
is
that
a
was
real
like
Maritime
in
place.
Europe.
provinces.
I thought that was in Europe. What the fuck?
Oh, Winnipeg.
No.
I know Winnipeg.
I thought Nova Scotia was like the fucking like from Xandar on Guardians of the Galaxy.
No! No!
What?
See,
I like all
we're
these like Inuit names. I can't pronounce any of them, but they look cool.
none of it in
Yeah.
Iqaluit.
I'm having none of it.
Yeah, none of it became a territory because Canada has provinces and territories. It's really easy to remember. There's only 10 provinces and 3 territories.
Fucking
The
none of
three
it.
the 3 territories are Yukon, Northwest Territories, and none of it, and then the provinces are just everything else.
Halifax.
Where the hell's Toronto?
Toronto's in
Toronto's way over here.
Ontario.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Toronto's
it's all
there.
over there. I live an hour away from
It's boy
Toronto.
Michigan.
I think
Toronto's like near New York.
I think
Yeah.
Halifax is either a banking or a building
drive there.
society here in England.
Why the hell? Why did I think I went to Toronto?
I fucking don't know, dude. That's why I'm just as confused as you.
See,
was in
Tim? See, Tim?
Vancouver.
See how hard it is to remember things that you go to as a kid? See? Isn't it so difficult,
I
Tim?
just forgot the name of it. I knew how long it took to get there.
Oh, yeah? How long did it take you to get there, huh?
Like 2 fucking days of driving.
Oh, you went for lunch. You said you went for lunch and then left.
It was a trip up to
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, no,
go
keep
monkey
talking.
mode.
Yeah, keep talking, bitch.
I like these
I
places
went
that
with
are
my
just the
parents
names of
up the
people.
Yup.
west coast
Uh-huh, you
To-
sure did.
to Seattle
Yep.
because we have family just north of Seattle, and we're like, you know what, let's go to Canada, and we all had
Oh.
passports, and we didn't really have any plans in Canada, so we just got lunch in Vancouver.
You should have cut
And-
Martinis.
Didn't
Should've.
even know what that was.
It's called Tim Hortons. We just
I
put-
know what it is now, but I didn't know what it was then.
That's fair.
So we got. I went to 2
Poutines.
places. I went to some poutine restaurant
Uh-huh.
downtown Vancouver. It was great. And then I went to a grocery store and I was like, I'm gonna get a bunch of snacks I can't get in the US. I got fucking
Bag
ketchup
of
chips.
milk.
I love
I
ketchup
got
chips.
Cadbury ketchup chips are god tier. Bring them to
They
the US.
fucking are.
please.
Oh my god, they're
Dude.
so good.
Don't they sell Korean ketchup chips up at the
Sure.
Asian mart?
We can check.
We can check.
Oh, they're so good, dude.
They're so
Yeah,
good.
we get those here in the UK.
So
They're really good.
Yeah, because
What-
we're
and then
best.
we got, like-
a little-
I got like
A little
Smarties and a bunch of
crisp.
Cadbury shit, and then I went back to the United States.
We have Cadbury's here.
No,
yeah,
no,
but
no,
here,
No,
here's
it's
here's
not.
the thing. Here's the
Not
Not
thing.
like real
yeah.
Cadbury.
Here's the thing. Okay, so in Canada, our chocolate's made with Nestle, and
Yeah.
in the States, you guys are made with like Hershey. So Canadian Kit Kats taste entirely different than American Kit Kats.
Yeah, I got a Canadian
American
Kit Kat while I was
Kats
there
are
as well.
fucking nasty. I hate
Yeah, no
them.
offense. Like
Agreed.
here,
American
American
chocolate's
chocolate
I
like,
agree.
fucking sucks.
People who like Kit Kats in the United States are psychopaths to me.
You
I don't
fucking
understand how
are.
they're.
Oh my god.
I don't get
Snowy's
how people
hiding.
like
Snowy,
that.
the next time if I ever
It's
meet
so
you in
gross.
person, I'm just gonna bring you a Canadian one, and you'll be like,
Yes,
"Oh, I understand."
Have I never
love
given you
eating
Swiss?
international snacks. Please
Same.
bring me food.
Have I never
Perfect.
given you the Swiss chocolate that Jess sends us?
No.
Oh well, I'm sorry. That's my
Well,
fault.
You're a
that's
bad
on you.
boyfriend.
I like food.
Hey, fuck her. She doesn't.
Give your wife
whatever.
and chocolate.
Fuck her. She's not my wife yet.
Give me Chockies.
No,
I
not
want
your wife. Your wifey.
Chockies.
Eh.
I'm staring at this map of Canada.
I only.
I'm
kind of-
also staring at a map of Canada.
Oh, Tim,
Only
you know what
kind
the
of
best
like her.
part about Canada is? You'll like this because this involves like Saskatchewan and everything. The capital city of it is called Regina.
It's
Oh, I was looking at that. I was like, they have a place called Regina. It's
Yeah,
Regina.
it's called
Jesus
It's
Regina.
Regina.
It's called Regina.
Because I was like, oh, Regina
Yes.
George, Mean Girls. Hell yeah.
No, it's
Canada.
Regina.
Huge Mean Girls fans in
I
Canada,
can't
dude.
believe they named. A
I'm
city
born on the
after
Mean
the
Girls
Mean
Day. That's my birthday. It's October
October
3rd. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
I
Hell
get that
yeah.
meme all the time. It's also
That's also
a
the
meme in
Full Metal Day.
Alchemist. Yeah.
It is Full Metal
Yeah.
Day. Yeah.
It is. It is a full
Yeah,
moon.
my birthday
Yay.
is a pretty fun day.
My birthday's lame.
What day's your birthday?
Why? When's your birthday?
November 2nd. There's like
Oh,
nothing cool about
Let's
it.
find out what K-pop boy is born on November 2nd.
Associated
K-pop.
with Tim.
K-pop birthdays. Here we go.
I just know that everyone hates me because I'm a Scorpio.
Oh, you're a
It didn't-
brisker.
Classic
Have you
Scorpio.
told the story on the podcast about the girl that about the girl on here? I don't think
I
you
went
have.
on. This was like 3 years ago ish. I was
remember this story, so I think you.
I
Might
was
have.
using Tinder at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I was a recently heartbroken man.
Oh.
No, not really. But I was on Tinder and I matched with this girl and we went on a date and it was going really well.
Mm-hmm.
And then naturally, as all Tinder dates do, I was asked the fucking question, "What's my sign?" And I'm like, "Oh, fucking here we go." And my least favorite question to ever get, by the way. And I was like, "I'm a Scorpio." And I shit you not, she
Mhm.
almost started crying and like the date was just downhill from there.
Okay.
Like it was going well and
Yeah.
we seemed to be into each other and then she asked and I told her and then I could tell her tone just completely shifted
Oh
after
my
that
God.
and like it was really
I
it
do
was
not.
very weird.
I do
And
not
I
What
was
are you?
so
I'm
I'm
uncomfortable.
Taurus.
I like
I'm
it.
like-
Boop, boop, boop.
And I'm
The
like
bull.
I'm like you seem to have liked me this far. Like what? I don't know. I don't read into it.
I shit on Scorpios for like the meme, but like my friend Harvey's a Scorpio, Tina's a Scorpio, so it's like,
They're perfectly fine people.
they are perfectly fine people.
People
Like-
don't
Yeah.
like me.
I love you, Tim.
I love you, Tim.
Yeah, Tim, you're the best. Here's
You're
your
the
here's
real
your
ones.
here's your birthday counterpart. She's from CLC.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
She pretty.
But wow. But...
Oh, is that the K-pop person?
Yeah, that's your K-pop person. That's
Oh,
her
I didn't
name.
see it. Let me see this.
Who
Oh.
else was born on January?
That's your government assigned K-pop kin.
Oh,
Literally.
hello.
Oh, January 5th. Let me go look. I'm looking.
This is exciting.
This
I'm
is
trying to
fun.
see who else is.
Click the wiki.
the wiki?
I don't know any of them from January.
I'm looking
5th.
I'm looking at this map you sent and I
Yeah.
just see Legend in like California. I'm like, we have a Legend, California?
Dude. Oh, I thought that said Coomwall. Oh my god. Dude, somebody in 1209 on January 5th was born. I thought it was called First Earl of Coomwall. It's an English prince in Germany. It's Cornwall.
I don't know
Shout out
any
to-
of your people.
Shout out to Cornwall, dude. Isn't that like an author?
Cornwall?
Sure.
Yeah, like Cornwall Jones or something like that.
Wow, apparently past 1996, Wikipedia doesn't recognize anybody that was born.
You're just going to
Who's
Cape.
Who's Cornwall?
just
why
going
do
to
I know this
Cape
name?
Miles. I don't know.
National
Mads, when's your
birthday. birthday?
Are you
21st
kidding
of
me?
June.
Is it a
21st of
character
June.
from something?
21st of
Oh,
June. 21st of
That's
June.
my birthday. Look it up.
Oh,
Oh,
you
it
have
was
Joseph
Cornwall.
from Card. I love Joseph from Card.
Woohoo!
You're like, I'm gonna
sick.
find you a picture of him. Don't
Bow,
worry.
bow, bow.
Yeah. The only thing special
Cornwall
about
was
my
in a
birthday is that
shape
it's the summer solstice.
Oh, there's a nice
The-
picture of Joseph.
We've gotten to the point of the podcast where we're just all googling random shit.
We are googling random shit.
What Cornwall's from a Shakespeare play? What play is it?
I don't know. I'm not a Shakespeare stan.
What's Cornwall from?
Anyways, there's
Shakespeare?
Joseph. He's from
Ooh.
Card. He's
But
lovely.
wow, but
Oh no,
wow.
he's wearing super straight colors.
Card in
Those
general
are
is a
the
fantastic group
colors.
because there's 2 women and there's 2 men, and it's just like, Let me find a picture of Card now. And there's also a guy named BM, and he's part of this thing called the Big Titty Committee. It's fucking great.
The big titty.
Oh, like Ant.
committee.
Yeah,
Oh
Ant
my
would be
God,
part of
dude.
the Big Titty Committee.
Ant's
Oh,
got
hell
some
yeah.
fucking double
And-
D's.
Oh my
dude.
god, he does. He
That
does.
that man's got. I want to bury myself in that man's
Anyways,
titties.
there's Card. I don't know why it's just like a tiny fucking image. Thanks. I'll find a better
we-
fucking
Look
picture.
at these.
Can you cut to the image of that picture Ant sent us with him biting his lip?
I'm
What-
sure I've got it.
Wow.
Oh,
What-
that one I have saved. Yeah.
What the
Yeah, it's a good one.
And
That's a good
he's
one.
unfairly attractive.
Here's a better
Honestly.
picture.
Yeah.
Card K-pop members. There we
He
go.
took off his glasses it like recently in a stream, and
Oh,
I was
no.
just like, oh my god, it looks like he looks like a different man, and I want to just do horrible things to him more.
Snowy, when's your birthday?
April 27th.
April
That's soon.
27th. That
I'm
is
gonna be
soon.
turning 21.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
What do you want me to get you for your birthday?
I don't know
Fuck
anybody from
yes.
April 27th. I don't recognize anybody.
think I
from
can
April
do that.
27th.
Oh, I can write that on my calendar.
You
Pog.
can.
I got a new whiteboard, like a whiteboard eraser calendar, and I'm gonna write your birthday
Oh,
on
those
it.
are great. I love those.
April
sure you-
27th, yeah.
Yeah. Make sure you tell Snowy to go fuck herself on April
I'm a
27th.
Taurus.
You are
I
a
was born
Taurus.
at 8 a.m. ish.
Why do you know the time you were born?
I know the time I was
I have a
born.
pillow that has the name on it. Yeah.
Why do so many people know that?
I
don't
just-
know.
I just
don't
know
when I was
it.
born.
Glasses, what time are you
Oh,
born?
I
you're
was
a
born
Taurus.
at 12:35 p.m. I was
Okay.
also here's a cool
Lunchtime.
fact about me. So I was originally
Glasses fact.
Glasses fact. Woo. I was originally
graphic.
I'm a late baby, so I wasn't born on the day that I was supposed to be like arriving to the
Same.
world. My birthday originally, and wait for it, was supposed to be September 15th, which is Ray's
Okay.
birthday and Jamie's birthday.
Oh, okay.
But
Oh.
instead, I was
Oh,
born on
okay.
October 3rd.
Almost.
Could you imagine the stars aligning like that?
Oh my
It's
god.
crazy.
I think about that sometimes.
That
I
would be
was
magic.
I was a late baby as well. I was born 2 weeks late.
Same.
mom
I was
was
supposed to be
pissed.
December, or I was a week late. I was supposed to be December 30th, 1999.
Tim,
I
were
was
you
I
also-
just
born
know
on
that
time?
I was born. I don't know the
Why
details,
two
Oh, okay.
days?
but here I am.
Here you are! Yay!
I think. I think
Tim-
I'm here.
Tim, I'm
I
so
also
happy
know I
you're
was
here.
born the fattest baby of my siblings.
Glasses.
Oh my god, I was a big baby too.
Yeah.
I was an annoying baby. That's what I've heard. I just cried and cried and cried. And my
I'm
mom's
still a
like,
big baby.
my mom was like, I forget what she said, but I'm like, this is your fault. You made me. Like, I was crying for a reason. I was like depressed. I was like a little not fetus. What am I? A toddler. And I was
Toddler.
like, I don't want to be here. Existence is pain. I just
I
cried
want to
my
go
whole
back
life.
to Monkee.
Exactly,
I
dude.
want to be Monkee. Big monkey.
And I was like,
are basically Monkee.
this is the contract you signed when you made me.
Literally.
I'm gonna cry and cry and cry and annoy the shit out of you.
I was a good kid. The only thing is that I didn't
I
nap.
hear nightmares.
I did not nap. My mom hated that.
It's because I was a Scorpio. That's why I cried so
I
much.
think that's why.
Yeah.
And that's why I
Yeah,
was a
for
good
sure.
kid, because I was a Libra.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So it makes sense. It makes sense.
How did you read as a kid?
Shush. Dumb.
What?
She got my joke. We're two brands of the same stupid, so
Libra.
no, Libra
That's-
like librarian.
Yeah, like
Libra.
librarian.
Yeah.
I'm a
Oh,
that's
dude.
what that
Speaking of Scorpio, can we talk
Yeah.
about Scorponok from Transformers?
who?
What?
What?
Scorponok, the
Okay, well-
hottest. The
The
Transformer-
what? Okay, well, you got a show. Come and show me.
Yeah,
this.
I got you. I got you. I got
Okay,
you. I got
okay,
you.
okay, okay.
Show and tell time,
Dude.
bitch.
Show and tell time.
Scorponok, dude.
Listen, we have
Scorponok.
in the group
Big
chat right
Daddy
now. We
energy.
just have a map of Canada. We have some K-pop people, and now we're about to have some robots.
Apparently, a
This one's
sexy
in-
transformer.
Sexy transformer.
This
All
one?
right. What is that?
Put an
No,
image
I
on
mean
screen.
I mean
I don't mean to judge your taste,
specifically,
but,
specifically the
Sexy music.
Bayformers one. One sec.
It's okay.
Okay.
I really like Bumblebee. He's one of my favorite Transformers. I don't
Bumblebee's
really
cool.
watch the shows or the movies. I just like the fact that he's big and he speaks like through the radio, and I thought
Yeah,
that was
that's
so cool.
I think it's
Big
pretty
man.
obvious why I like Bumblebee.
I watched
Yeah.
a recent Bumblebee
Why?
movie, and I
'Cause he's a
liked that
bee.
one. It was really
He
small.
be.
Yeah.
I don't see the connection.
You sit here and tell me that that's not hot. Ugh.
Tim, by any chance were you attracted to the
It
alien
looks
from
nothing
Aliens?
like the other one.
No, not really.
The gift.
I think I just got
of
a thing for
love at first,
robots.
and I was like, why am I looking at these three men?
I got a thing for robots.
That's fair.
Obviously.
Robots
He
are
looks
hot.
neat.
I'm
I guess
also
Detroit
just.
Become Human does a lot for you.
Oh.
I went
Sure
through a
does.
huge Detroit Become Human phase. I think we all did, actually. Obsessed with Connor.
Oh, of course.
Connor's
Yeah.
hot.
Anyways, Transformers.
Mhm.
Watch it. It's the greatest series ever made. Transformers. I can quote Transformers 2, which is
Do it.
universally the most hated one.
It's awful.
All
Oh,
right,
it's
give
so
me a
good.
quote. 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm Jetfire.
Holy
That's
fuck!
not a
I'm
real
literally
quote.
watching the
Yes,
movie.
it is. It's in quotation.
and he's like, who's winning this war anyways? Because he doesn't realize that time has passed
Oh my
because
God,
he was
yeah.
like he was
Yeah.
a blackbird from the Vietnam era, and then he got resurrected in the museum
Oh, yeah.
by
Oh,
by
I
Shia
remember
LaBeouf.
this one. He's the old
And then
tiny robot
he's
that
like
they
the
wake
old
up,
he's like the
isn't he?
old he's the old fuck with the cane.
Yeah, it's the
and
old
he's like-
kid.
right.
He used to be a Decepticon, right? And then he's
Uh-huh.
like, I've switched sides to the Autobots, and then he farts a parachute. It's incredible.
I remember that scene, yeah.
It is
Shit,
I
that's a
love
buried
Transformers.
memory.
You just
Those are movies.
Hoboken.
those movies. Transformers, I think, is what got me into just big things. I think it's the reason I like Big Monkey.
I understand that.
robot.
It's like this just like big, all powerful like creature
just
that could
want-
just like destroy anything, but it like has a connection with a tiny human. It's very nice and wholesome.
And,
I like-
oh, my favorite quote by Jetfire is like, "What planet am I on anyway?" And they're like, "You're on Earth," and he's like, "This should be called Dirt Planet." 'Cause there's dirt. There's dirt
He's
over
not
there.
wrong.
I get
I'm like,
the joke.
I'm like, thanks, Jetfire. Very, very observant.
Uh,
I mean,
Anyways, Scorponok, total dad.
That's literally just what the planet's called already.
Yeah.
Dirt Planet. Dirt.
Earth. Isn't
Which, to be fair, is
what's
kind of
the-
stupid because our planet is mostly water.
that's true.
Yeah,
Well-
but what's underneath the water?
I was just about to say it.
Hollow Earth. Getting back to the King Kong,
No.
baby.
It turns
Hollow Earth,
King Kong.
yeah.
It comes in circles and circles.
Dude, yeah, we're always firing on all cylinders here.
Okay, and
We move
K-pop
fast
stands
here,
for
so if you're
Kong.
not keeping up, you better do that.
Smarten up.
Okay,
Okay.
K-pop stands
Let's-
for Kong.
Let's take King Kong and Rampage out of the picture, right?
Mm-hmm.
hmm
What's your favorite big monkey?
But you,
Are there other big monkeys?
you've taken
Yeah.
my
Any
big monkey.
others?
Are you telling me that you don't know about the fucking oh
Are you
my
gonna
god,
say
what's
grape ape?
Grape ape.
don't
gonna say
don't
Grape
look
Ape?
down on me for liking Grape Ape.
I like
You
grape
just wanted
ape.
to set it up so that
I don't think I know any other big monkeys. At least
Or-
Mighty
not
Joe
King
Young.
Kong.
Mighty Joe Young. That's a big monkey.
Yes.
Who the fuck is that?
That is a big monkey.
That is a big monkey. Also,
the fuck-
apparently
Or that
this...
one the pink gorilla from the one Boomerang show where they try to keep selling him.
What?
Yeah.
Aw,
Is this an
top
American
10
thing?
movie monkeys.
Yeah,
Should give that a
probably.
watch.
That's-
So that's Grape Ape. What's the name of that that
Oh,
that
why
ape?
is the
Big
monkey
monkey
from
boomerang.
Sing called Big Daddy? What the fuck?
The monkey from Sing is called what?
Sing 2
Like-
is gonna come out soon.
There's
like-
Sing 2?
Yes, of course they're gonna make a Sing 2. The first one was
Oh, now I'm
Money.
just
I
I'm
had-
just getting a bunch of shit for fucking Balloons Tower
Tim,
Defense.
how does this monkey make you feel?
he's in jail.
That monkey went to prison. That
He's
monkey
an
committed
angry
crimes.
big
See,
monkey.
put him up
His
in
He's
name
like,
jail.
I'm getting out of here.
His
I
name
love
is Big
him.
Daddy.
That monkey
Oh,
has committed homicide.
Yes. That is Big Daddy, dude. I love it.
He's
I
the
don't think
dad
there's
of
been a more
Johnny.
iconic monkey than King Kong.
Mighty Joe
that-
Young.
Johnny.
There's no bigger monkey than King Kong. I'm sorry, but every other
That's-
monkey is just
that's a
average
lie.
monkey.
That's a lie.
Tell me a bigger monkey than King Kong.
Grape Ape.
How big is Grape Ape?
No.
No, King Kong is way bigger than Grape Ape.
What
Okay,
the fuck
hold
is
on.
Grape Ape?
Tim's about
Grape
to
Ape was
fight
riding
you.
on a little car down the street.
Oh, that's Grape Ape.
Fucking
What the fuck is this?
Kong could pick up that car with his hand.
How come when I googled Grape Ape, there's weed? Who the fuck is naming weed after Grape Ape?
Okay, so now we're looking at the biology of King Kong. Can we talk about it? Where's Kong cock?
Can I
Kong
ask,
cock.
if he fell in
No.
love with that white lady in the first movie, how was he expecting to,
They'd
Do
make
Well, he
it
doesn't
anything
have a
with her?
penis.
They'd
He
make
doesn't
it
have a
work.
penis.
Yeah.
how do you know?
He doesn't like
I can't
fall in
see it.
love. It's platonic.
Is it like steroids where he got really big but his penis stayed the same size?
Oh my fucking god.
I mean,
Dude,
got a
after
little
watching the
tiny
MCU again, I'm like, I might take steroids, dude.
Um,
What the fuck?
What does that
I just
mean?
want
Okay.
to.
You just want to
I just want a fucking Chris Evans bod,
I
dude.
just want to be
You
beat.
don't get that through steroids.
No.
Just
Oh,
just
he
your own.
absolutely took steroids, dude. There's no way he didn't.
No, to get to the appearance you get when you take steroids is more like Arnie when he was like, you know, monstrously huge. Chris
I'm fine
Regardless-
with looking like Ant-Man.
Regardless,
Chris
I want to
Hemsworth-
just
Chris
be
Hemsworth is
fucking
just-
jacked.
Paul Rudd.
Ants.
Paul Rudd looks good for his age. Like, really good.
Paul Rudd's like 88 and he looks like he's
He looks like he's in
20.
his like late 20s, early
51.
30s.
Paul Rudd's 51.
I know. He looks like he's late 20s, early 30s.
about Shiz's age, yeah.
Dude, Shiz said he was like 30 something the other day, and I about had a heart attack.
Yeah, he is.
I keep forgetting that he's in his 30s.
Light's in his
You know who
30s.
else is in his 30s? Light. And Zaphod.
And
God,
Ray.
You old
And Ray.
bitches.
But here's the thing: I can believe Ray and Light and Zaphod. I think Shiz should be around like 70.
Do you know how old Stallion is?
How old's Stallion?
He's got to be like in his 40s or 50s, yeah.
He's 38.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
50s?
I don't know. He's old.
40s or
Stallion
50s.
83.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Well,
I'm telling
I
you so bad.
apologize on behalf of Sega to everyone he has offended today.
Oh,
I
fuck.
don't know, man. He just seems older. The way he talks, he seems so wise.
So wise.
Maybe
He's
he's
Talking
so
about
wise by
shit,
the
or are we
time.
talking about...
No, Shiz is not wise.
I was
okay?
gonna say, I was like, please
I
don't tell me
edited
we're
a
talking
thing
about
of Shiz where he was like, "I'm gonna fire hose my penis while I pee." That's not a wise man. That's
That's a bidet.
No, it's just shiz. It's just shiz.
question
Shiz is a bidet, yes.
Question:
Shiz
Is
is not
Shiz
a bidet.
himbo?
Oh.
Is
Shiz
Shiz a
is his
himbo?
own being.
Is Shiz a himbo? No, Tim's a himbo.
A Timbo.
Tim
I
is a
don't know what
himbo.
that means. What's a himbo?
A
It means
himbo.
you're handsome, you're kind, and you're really stupid.
Yeah.
Let
Let me pull up the
himbo
himbo chart. Let's pull up the himbo chart, everybody.
Oh,
Snowy calls me a
100% a
himbo
himbo
every
then.
time, but I
Oh,
don't. I
and
don't
like
fall
a-
under two of those qualifications.
Yeah,
Himbo
like
chart.
a subcategory of like a qualification is
chart.
that you also respect women. You chug respect women
Himbo
juice.
chart.
Yeah,
Put
there's
the
the
himbo chart up, Sega.
I'm Himbo Timbo. I gotta rebrand again. God damn
Yeah,
it.
you are himbo Timbo.
Himbo Timbo.
How'd you guys come up with your names for Twitch?
I've had Royallymad for years now.
Mine is a
should talk
long
about
story.
that.
What?
But yeah, Tim has told his story. We can probably
Yeah, there's a
link
clip
it.
of Tim's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know yours, Tim, don't worry.
So
What?
TDLR
With-
Star Wars.
not to like
Tumblr username.
well, actually, you do your username thing, and then I want you to tell the story about how you've known Mads for forever,
Oh,
or known
yeah.
about Mads.
What? Oh, my username?
Yeah, how'd you come up with it?
I was like 12.
Hell
I
yeah.
was like, I like rainbows, and my dog's name is Clover. I'm Snowy Rainbow Clover.
Beautiful.
That's it. Also, I lived in Chicago, so it
Adorable.
snowed a lot. That's it. And I never changed it for 10 years.
Yeah,
Perfect.
and now
Chicago.
Now look at me.
Chicago gets
Yeah.
fucking destroyed in Godzilla 2, so I'm sorry
It
for your
does.
sorry for your loss.
Sorry for your
Hell
loss.
yeah.
I had fun going there to see
I'd be
Monster
fine with that
X.
if it was Godzilla.
I mean,
I,
my name is kind of interesting. It's basically like a mashup of different like real names and nicknames of mine. When I was like first getting on the internet, my like first username was like this really cringy one where it's just anime mad 11 because I was mad about anime at age 11.
there you go, that easy.
And then when I was going on my like journey of self-discovery, I started like people on the internet obviously started calling me Mad for short, and I was like, oh, I vibe with this name, and I like began to prefer it. But then I got older, and Anime Mad 11 was kind of cringy, so I was like, okay, I like Mad. How can I rebrand? So then I took my real last name, which is Royal. Don't dox me.
Whoa.
And
Oh, that's
I was
really
like,
cool.
yeah. And then I said,
Doxing
okay,
now?
my name is now Royallymad because it's a big pun.
That's cool.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Fucking awesome.
That's
Thank
so
you.
good.
And
Yeah,
now I mostly associate the name Mad with Mads Mikkelsen because he is a cryptid of a human and I love him.
My story's not that fun.
I love that man.
Yeah,
Mine isn't either.
He's so handsome and
I
talented, and I understand why Hideo Kojima is in love with him.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. That's where I've heard that name before. You said that a while ago, and I was like, why do I know that name?
yeah, Mads
Like
Mikkelsen.
outside of like you
Mads
saying it.
Mikkelsen is the villain from Doctor Strange.
He is also Hannibal from Hannibal.
Oh, right.
He is.
Also, and he's also Galen Erso from Rogue One.
He's
Yeah.
also
That's right.
one of the main villains from fucking Death Stranding.
All right, we didn't realize we had all these mad stands in chat. What's his blood type and a birthday?
I don't know. You have to ask Hideo.
Be positive, like my outlook on life.
That's good.
Anyway,
Good joke.
what about you,
Right, so
Sega?
how'd you
There's a Hobbs and Shaw
Other than
reference.
the obvious.
So, ever since I was a child, I've liked Sega things. So, and I'm a big old sucker for Sonic. So when I started content creating back in 2013, 2014, I was like, oh, I'm really good at Sonic games. So let's go with, oh, I'm a Sega master. Didn't know there was a console. I'm putting that out there. I didn't know that there was a console called the Sega
Okay.
Master System at the time. So my first username was Sega Master 4411, which you can still see in the URL for my channel on YouTube. I went as that for a long time, and then people just kind of started calling me Sega. What's up?
Why 4411?
Oh, that was the house number for the house I lived at the time.
Doxed.
Yep.
Docs.
It's also
and so
the project rate for what we're currently recording, which is
it is the project rate.
Oh, actually, no, it's 441. Never mind, I'm dumb.
Oh, you're right. But I had that for a while, and then I eventually, I think 2 years later in 2016, I rebranded to the Sega Master because I was just like, fuck that, stupid numbers, fuck it, I hate it. And then I went as that for the longest time, and then I got really depressed, and then I was like, okay, time to change. And I changed my name to Crude Humor for a while, and then I thought, this is cringy and this sucks. So in 2018 or 2019, I changed back to the Sega Master.
Beautiful.
Wow.
In terms of
I
like
can't imagine
branding.
what sort of edgy humor you came up with during your crude humor
I
time.
didn't. Nothing changed. It was the same. I literally was just the same. I was like, haha, let's be sad and have this name instead of the Sega Master.
Oh no.
Well, I'm glad I
and
know
then,
you was Sega and not crude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Light was like, I'm glad you
The
rebranded
Crudes.
again.
The crude.
Yeah, exactly. I'd make so many crude jokes.
And
Grog moment.
and then I didn't make content on YouTube for the longest time, and I still don't do. I haven't done a Let's Play probably since 2017 or 2018, because I just started hating everything I made. Yeah, Let's Play.
Let's Play.
And then I started streaming, and then everybody started calling me Sega, and I was like, I like this, and so I stuck with that.
Nice.
But it's literally just all spawned because it's like, I like Sonic, I'm good at Sonic. There you go.
That's perfect. Mine
Yes.
came from.
Long story. Go ahead.
Oh,
I'm just
You
gonna
can
like,
go.
I'm just gonna quickly
Oh,
apologize.
I mean, long story short, mine is I was at Disneyland, and a Star Wars character that was running around called me Tie-Dye Tim because I was wearing a tie-dye hoodie at the time.
oh, perfect.
Aw.
That's like the long story short.
That's
I have the
Canonical
full
Star Wars
highlight in
character.
my Discord. You
Yeah.
can watch it there.
Yeah.
I tell the whole story. It's a really good one.
It is.
I just want to apologize
Anyways,
real
go
quick
ahead,
if you can hear my dog snoring. Because
That's
he
really
is
cute.
on the bed behind me.
That's
Aw.
so cute.
Oh.
Yeah.
Puppy.
So my name came from Tumblr because I was a big Tumblr fan. It originally was White Pokemon Trainer because Black and White was out at that time when I was making it, and I was really into Pokemon. So I was like, I'm gonna be White Pokemon Trainer, haha. And then I was like, okay, I'm not really that much into Pokemon anymore. I'm gonna change to something else. So the first go was Glasses Umbrella. I don't fucking know why. Just putting random two things together.
I think
And
you just
then-
looked at an umbrella and you were wearing glasses at the
I
time.
must have. I was like, I use umbrellas. I wear glasses. Oh, put that together.
Perfect.
But then I was like, nah, that name kind of sucks. And so then I went Glasses Journal because I used to write a lot as a kid. I still do write every once in a while, but not as much. So I was like, Glasses Journal. and then I've kind of just stuck with it. I do like alt accounts sometimes, like for my PSN, for example. I don't have Glasses Journal on there. I have Spectacles Diary.
I love that. It's,
It's
so
like
good.
a play
That's great.
on that where it's like,
That's
Spectacles
good.
Diary. And I have that for alt accounts as well too. So yeah, it's just kind of stuck. And now I'm just Glasses, and I just go by Glasses. Or then people just call me by my real name, Elise. I don't care what you call me, Glasses or Elise. It's totally fine.
Yeah, I usually switch
Hell
between
yeah.
the two because like I've known you longer as Glasses, but I also
Yeah.
consider you a friend, so I want to call you by your real name. But
It's okay.
Yeah.
Herbie still calls
I-
me Glasses.
I feel that like I'm like oh yeah, like I'm kind of getting to know Glasses like a little bit better and everything, and I'm like oh maybe that'd be okay, and I'm like no, I feel weird.
Yeah, basically I like
Everybody
type
feels weird
Elise and
using
then
my
I
real
back
name.
out and type Glasses.
I think
'Cause, like-
the other thing too is that everybody's like scared of spelling my name wrong because not a lot of people know how to spell my name, which is Elysse, and people will do just like one S. They'll do like an I. They'll do an A. They'll fucking throw in a Q in there for some reason. I've had that happen before. I don't know. People have spelt my name wrong so many times. I hated it as a kid. I love my name now because of just like what the fuck ever. So I don't really care if people spell my name. I'm used to it. So yeah,
People spell my name wrong a lot too, so I understand.
I bet.
I have never misspelled your name ever in the history of ever.
That's fucking bullshit. You're lying. You literally, I feel like you just did it like very recently.
I did just do it. I did just do it recently, and then I said I'm not correcting myself because I think we were arguing about something.
Fucking time, dude.
How the fuck do you misspell Tim?
I know. How
I
do you?
keep going. Like my fingers kind
Everyone-
of just keep
Tin.
going.
A lot of people who make the mistake type time.
I
Yeah.
don't know what it.
They
It's
put an
something
E
in
at
my
the end.
monkey brain. It's something. I'm just like I'm typing Tim, and then my brain's like, no, time.
That's like
It's
me
gotten to the
spelling
point-
Tina's name as tuna because my autocorrect would be like tuna, and I'm like it's fucking not tuna. I'm not talking about tuna.
I mean,
Dude,
Yeah.
speaking of Tina, I've been so fucking just on the fence this entire week because my postal sucks. And I ordered my frame rate stuff, and it was supposed to be here this time last week on Friday. And I didn't get it until yesterday. And I was like, fuck, I don't want to message frame rate and be like, hey, like my postal just kind of fucking shrugged me off and, you know, said whatever. So like, I don't really know what to do. I was like, I don't want to bug them. Because, like, I know it's only a few people that work the customer service, so
Yeah, it's not their fault. It's literally the post office.
it was literally the post office fault. They just didn't give it to me, and then they marked it as delivered, and then they put it in my mailbox a week later.
I fucking hate
thankfully-
the United States Postal Service.
Thankfully, I got
I hate
it
the Canadian
because
Postal Service.
I hate them.
Glasses
I
hate
don't know.
them.
The British
I-
Postal Service is pretty
Fuck.
good.
Is it?
Did I
Yeah, it's alright. Don't have much.
did I tell you
complaints.
I like ran? I say I ran. I drove down to the
Oh yeah.
post office like last week, and I fucking I went monkey mode in there, dude.
Monkey
I was like,
mode.
I wasn't
were
fucking
pissed.
having it.
Monkey
I was
were
so
really
fucking
pissed.
pissed.
Were ya?
Yeah, I went in there because I bought a hoodie from Andy Cortez. He released limited edition merch, and it was sold out.
Yep.
And I managed to get my hands on one of them, and it was addressed to my house.
Yep.
And it ended up at that post office, and for some reason they were like, "Yeah, we can't bring this to your house," which is 2 minutes away from the post office, by the way. And I drive down there. Or no. Okay, this is what happens because I'm like, it's in my town. It's 2 minutes away from me. And then I'm just expecting it to show up at my house at some point that day. So I keep checking the shipping info, and it was I think it was like 3:15 p.m. I look at it, and like 2 minutes before, it was like, invalid address, returning to sender. And I'm like, no, it fucking isn't, because I'm like, this is limited edition. It's sold out. I don't want to deal with customer service and all of this shit. So I drive down to the post office, and I'm like, you have my things, and I'm not leaving without them, because I know you haven't shipped them away, because it's been like 5 minutes since you updated it, and it's almost 5 o'clock, which is when you close. There's no way you're going to ship anything out. And the fucking lady was just like, yeah, but we have a lot of packages to go through. And I'm like, then go through them because I'm not leaving without it.
Yep. You tell him.
And she was like, okay, what's the address? I tell her. She walks back for, I kid you not, 30 seconds and finds it.
Wow.
But it was after like 5 minutes of fighting this woman. And I'm like, you could have just gone back there and grabbed it for me. And she's like, it was a whole thing.
My post office refused, dude. I went in there after work and I was like, hey, you have my shit. It just wasn't delivered to my house. And they're like, nah, we don't. It's marked delivered. And I'm like, yeah, but it wasn't in my mailbox. So can I have my stuff, please? And they're like, no. And I'm like, can you at least check that it's back there? And they're like, no, we don't have it. It's marked as delivered. You got to contact the seller.
Tell them you're not leaving without it. That's what I did.
Dude, legit.
And they'll just go do it.
No, I came in so late that like they legit just were like, yeah, we don't have it. And then he just left and started closing up.
Oof.
Wow.
And I was like, hey, get my shit. And then they were like, no, you have to leave. We're closing. And it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, there's nothing worse than buying, especially if you're buying like something unique, like a one of one thing.
Yeah.
And it gets lost.
And
It's
this
like,
is
and they're
out of-
like,
this is
can
out
you
of
just
stock
contact the seller? And I'm like,
No.
they didn't lose it. You did.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not their fault. It's
It
your
is not
fault.
their fault. It's your fault.
That's the
like-
thing I was so pissed about with the hoodie. I was like, if the hoodie got lost, these don't sell very often, and I don't know if the tricolor is going to be coming back anytime soon. I know that the purple one's back in stock, but the red one's not anymore. So I was just like, if this is fucking lost, I'm going to be pissed because I'm collecting the tricolors. I need to have them all.
That's fair.
Speaking of, I need to buy the purple one for my ASAS.
I
dude,
love
it's
the
so
purple one
fucking
so
nice.
much. It's so good.
I want to get the tricolor
I
hoodies.
own so many frame rate hoodies. It's
I do too. I need to get, dude. I really want to get that solid purple one now. It's. So
I have
nice
all the
looking.
dad hats. I've collected all the dad hats except for the
Nice.
rose one, dude. I'm so sad about the rose one. I was adding it. No. It was the morning.
I'm gonna look at frame rate.
It was like last week. I put them all in my cart,
Mhm.
and I was like, I'll buy these later because I got distracted by something.
Mhm.
And I checked back later, and the rose one sold out in that time. And I'm like, God damn it!
That's so
But I have
sad.
every other dad hat except for that one. So
yeah, you gotta get
I also
stuff
need
quick.
I need to buy the purple beanie as well because I have
I love the purple
red and the
beanie.
grey one.
Love the purple
I-
beanie.
I have this
I
one on the
wish
gray
I could
one.
wear beanies.
You could wear beanies.
No, I look
Uh,
like a little asshole.
That's okay.
I have to leave soon. Just FYI.
Oh, do
Yeah,
you?
we've been going
Yeah.
for a while.
We've
Oh
been
my god,
going
we've been
for
going
a
for a
bit.
while.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that y'all want to call it there then?
I
Yeah,
mean, I
that's
think
good.
we've covered everything. So,
I think we have.
Yeah.
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 All right. Well,
Let me check my list. I chew ice cream, K-pop, Ray. Yeah, we're good.
okay.
Okay, cool.
Well, hey,
Hey.
thank you all for watching the podcast, and thank you
Thank
to our
you.
guest, Mads, our returning guest, Mads, and then
Hello.
Glasses for wanting to be a part of this and being on here.
That's
This is
me.
cool. And if
Very cool.
and I tell you now, if I went back and said, hey, you know this person that's like buddies with Ray, they're gonna be on your podcast in 2 years, I would shit myself. So thank you.
That's
This is
me.
cool.
That's me being like, hey, you know that content creator you've been liking since like 2013? They're gonna follow you on Twitter and you're gonna like hang out with them and stuff. I'd be like, yeah, what?
Oh my god.
Save
Huh.
that for another day.
Fucking crazy. Well, we love you. You're great. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Their links are going to be in the description. I'll probably just put Ray Sunshine Twitter in
That's
the
me.
description.
Also,
Mads
thank
is-
you, Snowy, for joining. You didn't
Yeah,
say
Snowy. Woo, Snowy. Yeah, Snowy.
I forgot.
Stinky.
All right. Anyways, continue.
Yeah, go follow her. She's lovely. She does art for a lot of us, and one of her arts is on merch, so buy it.
Oh, the logo.
The logo. Yeah, she did all the art for the podcast.
Woo.
that would have been important to mention.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know.
This logo right here.
Right there.
right-
I'm pointing
right
to.
here.
I'm pointing
Right
there.
here.
My camera's on.
I'll put a finger where for
Thanks. I'll have like 3 fingers.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Happy Easter.
Bye, everyone.